What up, what up, what up, dude? What up, dude? Happy Sunday fun day to everyone. How y'all doing? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Happy Sunday fun day to everybody. Probably would help if I come a little bit close to the mic. Happy Sunday fun day to everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you having a nice Sunday so far. You know what I'm saying? As you can see on the thumbnail, we are here to talk about Courtney, the unverifiable fake cousin, wannabe cousin Courtney, but really the side chick to Ralph Courtney. Okay. She is doing interviews, and I listen. You know, you can do your interviews, you can do what you want to do, but I find it weird that you doing all this after the reunion taping and all of that kind of stuff. But anyway, child, we're gonna get into it. And then shout out to Mims. Y'all already know we cite our sources around here. So shout out to Mims. All right. Mims did do a video earlier today, and I had actually told y'all when I got ready to go live. I knew he was going live, but he dropped some DMs and some receipts and some things over there on his channel. So we definitely gonna give him all of his credit, you guys. We'll go over there and check it out. All right. I can't play his video, unfortunately, because I didn't get his permission. So I want to make sure I do what I'm supposed to do, but I will make sure I share the most recent live. So, mods, if you don't mind going grabbing that link, that would be amazing. Um, and we'll use that link to reference that part of it. But we'll listen to the interview because you know, Courtney is a very nasty, vile, and evil person, and I mean that with all of my chest. Okay, um, very nasty. I don't know why people want her to stick around. Like you know, it's okay when you do stuff for reality TV, but this is her spirit. This is who she is. Okay. She is nasty. She, again, is vile, evil, all of those things. Because for her to double down on everything in this interview, it's crazy to me. And like, I wouldn't even want to be called your friend. Like, come on. Anyway, child, we're going to get into it for sure, for sure, for sure. But again, Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Get your goalies and also join our Patreon community. $4 to join our Patreon community. So please head over and join our Patreon. All right. Listen, let me speak to y'all because I do have manners and it's just what I do, right? What's going on to Simply Elegant One? What's up, Miss Demi Bell? Hello, Veronica. How are you? Tracy, how you doing? Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Let's see who else up in here. Louisiana chick, Brittany. What's going on, Mia? Shout out to all of the mods in the room. Demetria, Glenn, Shondaland. How are you? Symmetry is in the house. Virgo Gale, what's going on? How are you? Y'all, my dumb ass been online working since 11:30 trying to get a head start on my work week. I wish I could turn off this Virgo energy. Yeah, because that's definitely Virgo energy with honey working when you don't have to work, you know. But hey, listen, Linda. I understand. Let's see who else up in here. Tanisha, how are you doing? Tanisha, how you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you, Mia, for grabbing that link and putting it here in chat. Okay. All right. So again, I want to be fair in this. And like I said, I'm not gonna play his video. However, we'll kind of look at little screen grabs of the video and then you guys go check it out because I promise you don't want to miss it. Because Allison herself actually pulls up to Mims live, and so you most definitely after this have to go check that live out. Okay. And hello to everyone coming up in the room. Listen, at any point in time, we're still celebrating 8K. At any point in time, you feeling like blessing the platform, it'll be scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and it is greatly appreciated. All right, greatly appreciated. All right, so let me share my screen here really quick. We're gonna get into this first. Okay. Oh, y'all, it is Sunday, and we back to another work week tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting no 3-day weekend like we did last weekend. You know, we got to be grateful for them 3-day weekends. Okay. All right. So here we go. Again, shout out to Mims. The link is in the chat. Actually, let me pin Mia's link really quick. Hold on. Okay, there you go. I just wanted to make sure I pinned it. All right, so this is a DM that Allison received, okay, on her DM. And it came in on Monday, I guess, and it says, "What's your end game? You want beef with my sister? What's good? Sister to sister, I don't play by mine." Now, listen, anytime you put what's goody, you're gonna find out what's goody, period. Because I don't condone no violence or nothing like that, but you're not about to ask me what's good. What's good is what's tea. Like what's popping? What we about to do? What we about to do? What I don't like is you're not about to DM me and pretend like. First of all, let's be clear. Allison and Drew is on the show. Okay, you good girl. You're not on the show. This is Courtney's sister that is DMing Allison. Okay, you're not on the show. You're not on the show. Not only that, but Allison has made it clear several times about this whole alcohol and her assuming that, or Courtney assuming that she's mixing it with medication that she shouldn't be mixing it with, or whatever the case may be. Like, yo, Courtney, you're low, you're dirty, and I don't I just y'all don't condone violence, but where I'm from, since you got popped long time ago, okay, you'd have got popped mentioning my kids when you don't have no reason to mention my kids. Absolutely not one. Okay. So this in this message, when you ask me what's goody, baby, that mean you ready to see what's finna get cracking. You know what I'm saying? You ready to see what's finna crack a lap. What's goody? Okay, what's good? Okay. So Allison responded after she sent that message and she said, who are you first? Who is your sister? Then I can answer your question properly. Very respectful. Because I'm gonna tell you that's not how I would have responded. Pull up. What's good? I mean, you want a problem. You want a problem. So what's goody? Pull up. Okay. Anyway, so that was that part of it, right? And like I say, I cannot play. I didn't get permission from Mims because I was like, let me just go ahead and do this live really quick. Okay, hold on. Uh Sorry, y'all. I think this is the point that I need. Y'all hit that like button as you come on up in the room. Hit that like button. We are right now talking about Mim's exclusive video that he did earlier, where he did drop the receipts of Courtney's sister going into Allison's DM. Okay, so mm, all right, so here it is. So Allison then responds back again saying, "Are you Courtney Rhodes' sister? If you are, what do you mean what's good?" That'd have been my first question. What's good? Like you trying to pull up or what's up? I mean, what's tea? You think I'm intimidated by you? You think you can send me a message for what? What do you mean? What is my end game and beef with your sister? The whole the whole country is dragging your sister. She got bigger problems than me. Don't come in my inbox with any threats. Your sister needs to go learn about mental health to get some therapy for the trauma she experienced from her own past because she's keep talking about, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. I done had the whole thing. What's up here? What's going on, everybody? What's up, Nursing 38, Aunt Natty, Gossip News, and True Crime Network? What's going on? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while either. I ain't seen you since we was talking about Latasha. Latasha Scott. I ain't seen you since then. Okay, now wait a minute. Okay, no, I need because she did respond. So hold on one second, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on one second. Um, all right, here we go. So then the response was, good night, Allison. Pour a drink and get some rest. You must be tired. Like, girl, y'all reads be so late. Y'all little comebacks be so late and tired, child. This is late and tired, girl. Go pour a drink. Well, Allison, honey, I'm I stand with you, Allison. I stand with you. But I did just what Sugar Bear told you to do for you. She said, go pour your drink. And that's just what I did. I poured me a drink. Okay. So that the read will be just as what it need to be. How about it? Okay, then Allison responded and said, you sound just as ignorant as your sister. If you keep confusing alcohol and mental health, you are just as ignorant. It appears your sister has a drinking problem. Finish what you started. What's good? What does that mean? Absolutely. See, when you ask me what's goody, you ready for whatever pop off at that point when you ask me what's good. And that's just on period. You know what I'm saying? So then she says, tired of what? Keep talking. Both you and your sister need to get an assessment. I didn't invite you here. So don't come back. You are lame and ignorant. Okay. So Allison had time, period. But you come in my DMs with this type of stuff, then you give me the right to respond to you in any type of way that I decide to, period. I honestly will say this too. You're not on the show. So you coming in the DMs is a total if Allison felt like it was a threat, she had the right to feel like it was a threat. You're not on the show. And just like you saying you ride for your sister, she riding for her sister. So what's up? What's goody? Pull up. Don't ask me what's good unless you're ready to see what's popping. I don't I don't like stuff like that. Don't come up in my DM with nothing like that. I'm just saying. Don't do that. So let me get into so this was pretty much the messages, right? Exclusive from Mims. The I think I pinned the comment from Mia up at the top of the screen, up at the top of the chat. So once we get done here, you guys can go check it out. But I really honestly feel like that this is just ultimately disgusting to continue to portray this like I don't even know what you call it. Like she want to portray this bad girl mentality, and you can tell based off of her most recent interview. We're gonna listen to it, but based off of that interview, you can tell that Marlo Nim is coaching her, and I don't care what no one says. You can tell Marlo is coaching her. Period. Sheree too. I don't know what Sheree got to coach. I mean, because Sheree reads and stuff all flat. We ain't known Sheree to just be no reader, honey. We ain't never known Sheree to just read, honey. We in my Nene voice. We ain't never. My thing is this, and I keep saying this, y'all. I don't like this, but I don't like the whole everybody gotta be against Drew. Okay, Drew, y'all say Drew lie, cool. Y'all say that, but Courtney says in this interview that she's a girl's girl and she empowers girls and all of this kind of stuff. The weird thing about it is, girl, you sitting up here talking about you a girl's girl and you empower women, but you couldn't wait to get on that stage to try to expose Drew in the middle of her marriage after you admit in the same interview that Ralph probably be lying. Come on, bro. Like, I really just don't like it. Y'all can say what y'all want to again, but it definitely seems like they keep wanting to come at Drew. And I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman. But one thing I can truly say is typically the women that I have seen in my life that have gone through a divorce, all the women try to stick together and try to make things happen for that particular woman because they know she's going through something really heavy. She's going through a breakdown not only with her spouse, but going through a breakdown even when it comes to the kids. Because these are breakdowns that you have to explain. These are breakdowns that you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta break this stuff to your family, to your kids, and all that kind of stuff. And it's not easy. I don't understand what the disdain is for Drew that don't nobody want to be there for her besides it seemed like Kenya. I get it. I told y'all time and time again. I understand if you like Candy, I'm gonna keep speaking my mind. I feel like Candy spent too much time trying to prove that she didn't lie about Drew. At the end of the day, once y'all realize and clock that Drew wasn't really trying to do that on the heels of her marriage, It should have ended there, y'all. It shouldn't have been something that you really trying to prove. Or I'm trying to prove that that I'm not a. We know we ain't never known Candy to tell no lie. Okay, we get it. But why are you so hell bent on trying to destroy, basically trying to prove that you did not lie? We get it. I ain't never known Candy to tell no lie. Okay, we believe it. But she going through a divorce, yo. You know what I'm saying? And also, I want to be clear about something too when it comes to, and this was something I saw on Twitter. Somebody said, Drew coming at Candy the way she came at Candy as far as like the movie go. Candy gave her opportunity. Okay, Candy did granted give her an opportunity. Absolutely. But there was something on the reunion that y'all failed to listen to. When Drew made the comment about the Lifetime movie, okay, she made the comment about it. Really, she making a comment about the money that she brought in. Candy agreed with what Drew said. If y'all don't believe it, go back and watch the Peacock version. Candy literally stood in exactly what Drew said. So again, instead of trying to prove that you're no liar, I just again, and you cannot lie, Drew. I get it. But everybody literally trying to come against Drew. And I want Sonya to sit over there and stay on mute like she been on mute. Shut up. Okay. I wish you nothing but a good pregnancy, honey. I wish you nothing but to deliver that a healthy baby. But I want you off of our TV screens, girl. Kids should be off limits. What much of a contradiction is that when you ain't said nothing about what Marlo had to say about Blaze and about what's King your baby name, Lord Brooklyn? For real, girl, sit there and stay on mute, please. I'm so tired of y'all not wanting to hold people accountable for what they do. Y'all, nobody on that reunion stage besides Kenya. You can say what you want to say about Kenya. Kenya has not only been a friend to Drew, but she's also been a good friend to Sheree. I know Kenya probably know all the tea on Sheree, and still to this day have not ate Sheree up the way I know she could eat her up. Like, I get it, but come on now, like, at what point do you be like, okay, now, girl? I mean, because you're gonna be proving this forever, forever. It's gonna forever be a lie that then floated in the air. What can you do to prove that you are not lying? We know Candy don't lie. We ain't caught Candy in no lie. And then Marlo, see, another thing I did not like either. Talking about Drew, another thing I didn't like was Marlo, and I said this last week because it really pissed me off. Was Marlo sitting on that other side of that couch when Drew was talking to Courtney and telling Courtney, don't say nothing about her son. And Marlo like, oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Girl, you're not the only one that know how to cut somebody. If we just gonna call it what it is, I hate to revisit what Marlo said about Blaze, but she called Blaze a test tube baby. And it was so bad that production had to pull that whole little conversation out. That same episode where they was running around Blue Ridge in that whatever you call them things. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, again, y'all, I'm not a woman. Back to Courtney. Um, you talking about you are like a girl's girl and you empower women and all of this kind of stuff, but no woman that I know is sitting up wanting to collect so much information, and you act like Drew did something to you, and that you come at Drew like this, like what Drew do to you, Courtney, that you would think that you had to do this to her, but you call yourself empowering other women. You full of shit is what you is. Okay? That's what you is. You are full of it. She called them both test tube babies. Regardless of who she called a test tube baby, she shouldn't be talking about nobody kids, which is why I think for Sonya to sit there and say, "Oh, uh, 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 a kid should be off limits." Girl, you've been on mute this whole damn reunion. Go back to being on mute. Look around, everybody on mute. Like I just, whew. um, was the fighting between Drew and Candy before the divorce? Well, most of it has happened after they them found out about the divorce. You know what I'm saying? So I could see that being the case maybe before now, but I mean, they still talking about it. I mean, it's still like floating in like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't over. My thing is, again, I wouldn't want to see nobody down on a somebody said, "Hey, give me the real tea." Okay, hold on. I like to speak to content creators now. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm just now coming back to the screen with the comments. I saw them on my phone. Let's see. What up, though, T? What up? What up? What up? What up, though? What up, though? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. Y'all go subscribe. Please go subscribe. Go subscribe. Reality TV reviews right there for giving you the real tea. Most of y'all probably already subscribed. Why is Courtney mouth? First of all, she about to get into that in the interview we're about to listen to in just a second. I understand what you mean. Drew is upset about her marriage. Yeah, I feel like, look, I get it. It doesn't make an excuse for you lying, right? But I feel like that lady is on reality TV, and I also feel like, and I get it, it's supposed to be your reality, right? But I also feel like she don't really got nobody that's supporting her like that, y'all. Like it just, I don't know. Again, I Drew ain't my favorite, and I'm not capping for Drew. I'm not. But I also feel like it just it just feels so like nobody like her. I don't know. I feel like this Drew and Latoya kiss was stupid to fight about. I feel like that was stupid to fight about. And honestly, too, when you going through a divorce, and I get that this is why I feel like Candy should have stopped trying to prove a point. After she realized that Drew was getting ready to go through a divorce, which you can tell clearly, Candy made a comment last week about Drew gaslighting Ralph. Well, y'all gaslighting Drew. Drew gaslighting back. It's just a bunch of gaslighting going back and forth on this stage, if you ask me. Everybody gaslight. I just, I, I don't know, y'all. I think I am really ready for a revamp because at this point, it just seems so like all these props and receipts and everything seemed to be a flop. Now, I will say this: Candy mentioned on her speak on. I did watch the preview for her speak on it tonight. She stated in the speak on it that they actually read some of the text messages from Ty out loud. And let me say this: I don't know who in their right mind is supposed to sit up and believe that somebody dropped them receipts off at Sheree house. Sheree says in the preview, y'all. Um, she says, "Oh, I really don't. I hate to get in the middle of this. And so then she pulls out this manila folder that got all these alleged receipts in them. And so Andy looks at him. Marlo asks, "What do they say, Andy or Kenya or Candy?" Somebody asks, "What do they say?" And she he says that they're incriminating, right? So Kenya looks at some. She says, "I'm trying to see what's incriminating." Because to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, honey. If you don't see no cooch or no peen picture, I mean, what's tea? What's tea? Cause I don't think it's that bad. I'm just saying. But Candy made it seem like maybe what they read out loud was bad. Maybe it's gonna be on the uncensored part. I don't know. But this is my thing. Sheree is the same person who came in Drew's dressing room. You are a real fake one, Sheree. Okay. Not only do you not pay people, but you a real fake one. You went all up in Drew's dressing room, wanting to hug her and pretend like you had her back. And the whole time you were sitting on them alleged receipts that somebody dropped off at your house at the chateau. Sheree, girl, hang it up. Hang it up. We know you got them text messages from Courtney. Courtney, I promise I didn't do it. I promise I didn't do it. Girl, but you also said a while ago that you did not say nothing about Drew's son, only to then double down on it and say, yeah, you meant to say it. I just know she was never Drew's friend, Auntie Bernice. She was never Drew's friend. What it was Ralph had already told, because let's be clear, y'all, in that first episode, what was it? Ralph said, "Oh, I just found out that we were cousins." Now, if you then spent the night at auntie and uncle's house and all of that kind of stuff, this is why we know Courtney is full of crap. You know, if you didn't spend the night at auntie and uncle's house, you know people. You ain't fit to say, "Oh, I just found out that this was my cousin." The wording would have been a lot different. Did she go on in the same interview to say that Ralph be lying? But he told you the truth, though. He told you the truth and he lied to everybody else. Okay, girl. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as you come on up in here. Please, please, please. Um, please. Drew Slick Dungeon comment and accusing Candy of producing lies to promote Todd's movie went too far. Drew should have ended the talk with we were drinking and don't remember the kiss. I mean, I'm okay with that. I Candy, you really care about Drew kissing Ty? At some point, I get this is my thing. I get all of that. I get it all. And I'm not making a pass for none of it at all. But like at some point, after you see this woman is going through a damn divorce, why are you still trying to prove that you ain't lying? Like, come on. And then y'all go on another thing I don't like, and I said this too. Drew, this is strictly for Drew. Drew is going to have to put everybody around her in a Coke bottle and close the cap because your circle is too open, it's too free. You just let anybody in. These people say they care about you, they say they love you, and they spreading rumors and lies and stuff as well. Your assistants, all of these people, you got to figure that out. You're gonna have to figure that out, Drew. Now, since that's where I really fought you, you got to figure that out. You gonna have to put some type of security around your circle because it is too much that's going on, and it's from coming inside of your circle. This whole chef situation, it really started off by somebody saying in your circle. Your assistant is the alleged one that's spreading the tie rumors. It's in your circle. Same thing with Anthony. It started in your circle. You gotta tighten that thing up, sis. You gotta tighten that thing up. There should be no reason why your business should be spreading like wildfire like that when you got a team of people. That means you need to be worried about your inside team. And another thing I didn't like from Drew, they're telling you everybody that's sitting on that couch, including Kenya, who had your back, is telling you that your assistant is the one that's saying these things. So you gotta figure that out. I think Drew is very much so like I think Drew just appreciate Drew seems like she easy and I don't mean this in no bad way because there are people out there like that, but she seems like she easy to persuade or I don't know. I don't know. But I again feel like you gotta close that circle up. You do. And by the sound of it, you also need to get somebody that don't know the people on the cast like that, you know? The difference between Candy and them heifers on the right couch is Candy is making a point that she isn't lying about Drew kissing Latoya. Them other heifers are trying to expose Drew fooling with Ty. Now, you know what, Harold? I can respect that. I can respect that. I can absolutely respect that. Thank you, Omar Gullible. I can respect that. Naive, that's another good word. I can respect that, Harold. I don't know. I think maybe it's just my personality. I'm not about to keep proving to nobody that I ain't lying on you though. I I'm not about to make that a focus. You know, oh hell. I thought this was plugged up the whole time. But you know what, mother of one, none of them really experiencing reality TV if we gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Marlo ain't experienced, even though she been on here all this long time, in my opinion. Sonya ain't experienced. Hell, Sheree is the most hired and fired housewife, and she still ain't experienced. I think so too. Gossip News and True Crime Network. I think so too. I think Drew tries to put up. I think, and I also too, and this ain't an excuse, but I also think Drew's process and way of thinking, maybe from her mom and dad, could be stem from her mom and dad. Is like marriage is one way, and you should think of it this way. And I think she done got caught up with that, then got caught up with the reality TV. I think she done got caught up in a whole lot of places. Again, I'm not making excuses for Drew because Drew is not my favorite. I want to be clear about that. But I still don't like how these women are treating Drew, and that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get into this interview here really quick. Um, that Courtney does. Again, she doubles down on a lot of things that she stated. Um, and let's see here. Y'all hit that like button as you come on the end if you'd like to show love to the channel. It is in the comment section. All right. I'm getting this interview pulled up here really quick, and we're gonna take a listen, honey. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna throw this thumbnail up, y'all, because I'm just gonna play the audio.
You seem to have a lot of good energy about you. I like that.
I wouldn't say she stirs up a lot.
Thank you, L'Oreal.
I wouldn't say that because I will say I have a lot of friends that did their first year at Housewives, and I feel like there's a bit of hazing that goes on, especially when it comes to Atlanta. I've seen it happen with Eva. I've seen it happen with Claudia Jordan. I'm seeing it happen with you a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's like an initiation process?
Absolutely. I think it's apparent to anybody that's really watching, right?
Right.
But I mean, I kind of knew I was signing up for that
Right.
too, right? Because that has been kind of historically what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Well-
it off guard though? Sorry. Was it off guard? Like, because I feel like it's the shade comes instantly in every scene. It's like whenever you're sitting at the table, if you don't throw shade, the camera's not even facing anybody's way unless they do so.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's coming from places. It's just, for me, it was coming from everywhere. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, dodge that one, right? And you know, this mouth of mine is a Capricorn, and I have a pretty strong voice. And so, you know, I don't think I'm messy, but I definitely have a very developed voice. And
Okay, I can see that.
I think I use that.
Was it like knowing that, reality TV is kind of built that way? Like, what made you even want to dive all the way into it, to even put yourself in that space?
You know what? Because I knew when the opportunity came to me, I was like, okay, at first I was like, this could be fun. And then everybody was like, that's a horrible idea. No way. And so, of course, I was like, absolutely. Like, that's going to take me out of my comfort zone. I
Yeah.
think people just see, you know, because I have a corporate background, the more polished version of me. But there's definitely some rough around the edges part. And I think that this space challenged me just in new places.
Let's talk about some of your background because you actually revealed on the show that you used to work with or besides Simon,
Yes.
who's Portia's husband now.
Yeah.
And like, so that blew my mind at a point because I'm like, he didn't try to hit on you?
No. So, you know, Simon does very.
Girl, you now listen. We may not agree with a lot of things, but girl, now why you throwing shade at Simon? What you throwing shade at Simon for? I'm pretty sure Simon like, what I got to do with this? Child.
Very well with separating business and personal. And so he was one of my clients. Like once I left, because I used to actually be GSM of radio stations.
And I know, I
Yeah,
noticed
for
that as
years.
well.
Yeah. So when I left that and I started consulting and Simon became a client, no, he's very focused and like work is work, play is play. And it was actually fun and pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of great things.
At all, like,
yeah, every now and again. You know, just happy birthday, how you doing? We run into each other.
Right.
But yeah, we're cool.
So you transition, you decided to be in this space, you're on the show.
Yeah.
And Kenya says you don't even deserve to be on Housewives. You don't deserve to be here. When you hear those kind of things, like, you know, how do you process that?
You know what? Coming from Kenya, I don't, because I think it's clear to us that Kenya has deeply rooted issues. And if she feels like someone's a threat to her and can articulate themselves and communicate themselves and don't back down to her, she's going to say whatever. So Kenya will just pull out anything, which is why she makes great television. And so honestly, I'm flattered because I've got her so bothered.
So did we miss something when it came to that?
Courtney, you don't have Kenya bothered. Honey, the delusions of it all.
Scene when y'all were all at the table and she was basically saying, I have boundaries, don't touch me. Or because I did see at a point where you could see it cut and I see you move your chair all the way over.
Yeah.
Did we miss something in between?
You did not. What happened was from the time I first got introduced to Kenya, she was just not checking for me, right?
Yeah.
Like,
first of all, this interviewer, whoever you is, girl, let me tell you something. When somebody says that they have boundaries and they don't want nobody touching on them, that's what it is. Period. Girl, you don't lost your mind. If people say they don't want you touching on them, they don't want you touching on them. Girl.
Like, not at all. I think she wanted her friend to be the official friend of that didn't work out, and she just wasn't checking for me. So
And
from
so they
day
picked
one,
Sheree's friend over her friend is how she's looking at it.
yeah. But
Okay.
honestly, Sheree didn't bring me to the table, right? Like once I was in the process, and they were like, "Well, who do you know?" Sheree
Yeah.
was someone that I had had a genuine friendship with, right?
Right.
Because our kids were friends, went to school together, our friends. So Sheree didn't even bring me to the table, but she's my girl. Like we
Yeah.
rock, right? And so that was a part of it for certain. And then
So you know your girl don't pay shit by Sheree. Tell your girl to pay that man over there. Well, he don't want the money. 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 Never mind. Never mind. Tell her to pay somebody else she owe it.
and secondly, I think she recognized like this girl ain't gonna let me, like, I'm gonna give you right back what you give me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to the gutter, I'm gonna go to the gutter with you.
Yeah.
And so it just we never really got off to a great start. But then I tried because I'm like, nobody wants to see.
Y'all, she went gutter with Kenya. I missed that. I missed that. She went gutter with Kenya, y'all. Did we miss that episode? Hey, Prosperity Thick Girl 40. Hey, baby girl 1981. What's going on? Did we miss that, y'all? Did we miss her going gutter with Kenya? I think I missed that episode. I missed that episode.
Me arguing with everybody in every scene. So I really tried to extend an olive branch, went on
Yeah.
her trip, with, laughing,
Yeah.
kikiing with her. And then she didn't like something I said at that dinner, and girl, it just went
That was
sideways.
it. Yeah. Because I thought y'all was starting to,
We were,
and I was like,
yes.
Jesus,
Yes.
it went off.
So if y'all notice, she's trying to use this as a moment, in case if y'all have not noticed. And one thing I want people to stop asking friends of the show, and I thought this was a little strange for Candy to say this too and her speak on it, but there's a reason why they ain't showing Courtney stuff. We don't give a damn. That's why. And she a friend of. Since when do they start showing friends of businesses and stuff like that? When name a friend of housewife. Marlo still had to become a housewife for us to see the archive, y'all. So when do they show friends of businesses and how they operate their businesses and stuff? Mm, okay.
Oh, downhill from there again.
Again, straight to the gutter. Okay.
Yeah. But she said you didn't deserve to be there. If you looked at all the peaches that are handed out, who do you think really should get the peach snatched from them?
Kenya.
She
Definitely.
really wants
You
a
think-
moment with Kenya. She really wants a moment with Kenya. She do. And that's on period. And she also thinks that because maybe she got an issue with Kenya that it's supposed to make people like her or whatever the case may be, make her not look so scary, make her look like she, she can confront people or someone who read girl, you want a moment.
Yeah, hands down. I mean, number one, what new has she brought, right? Like, again, she has a big personality, a big presence. She will say anything, she will do anything. But
Supposed to
the
be a friend of
divorce is,
Sheree.
5 years now. We've seen
Pretty
her
long.
mother and her beautiful daughter. But what else, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really. What else is there?
Well, that's
DMs.
kind of yeah.
DM. She got DMs, right? Has anybody ever slid in your DMs from the cast overall? Or like any of their boyfriends,
No,
potential
what?
boyfriends?
That was a stupid question to ask. You should have just came out and asked, has Martell been in your DMs? That's all you had to say. That's stupid. Who husband on the show or who boyfriend on the show? And again, you trying to get her to say that Rory or Kenya boyfriend, whatever his name is, I can't remember, that if he was in the DMs. So you just should have just asked, was Rory and Martell in the DMs? That's all you had to ask, girl. Any other husbands or boyfriends of the cast on the show been in your DMs? You sound so damn dumb.
People will slide in your DMs every day, sending you like
She ain't had to be in Ralph
information, like,
DMs.
if
She
they're
got
mad
his
at
phone
someone
number.
or want you to expose something.
Right.
I'm just not gonna do that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I got enough that I'm gonna handle real life, what's happening in my business and my interactions with people. So they do that.
She basically saying people DM her stuff to expose the other cast on the show?
I mean, I've gotten like DMs, like people like checking for me. Yeah,
But they're not like from Roy or Martell from 2 years ago or anything like that.
Absolutely.
I told you should just ask that in
Do
the
you feel
beginning.
weird being in that space where people are like, yo, I just want to give you information so you could be as messy as possible so I can watch you
Absolutely.
turn
I
up
can
on
see
the
that.
show.
Absolutely, because I'm
Yeah.
like, get a life. Don't you see I have enough mess to deal with in my own life? Thank you, but no thank you.
I do think it's being a little more transparent now because so when I did reality TV, there was that wall was still up where it was like you can't say, well, the producers told me to bring up. But now I'm hearing a lot of that on this season where they're like, well, they told me to bring up this situation with the $1,000 and you not paying the chef, or they told me to bring up. Do you feel like somebody you got in the issue with at the beginning, Candy? Do you feel like Candy gets a pass when it comes to having to like discuss some of those controversial topics?
So I don't think she gets a pass. I think that she doesn't discuss what she doesn't want to, and that's okay. I think that, you don't have to. I mean, there are things I'll get as a beat, which is what you're supposed to talk about. If I'm not comfortable or if I don't feel that 100%, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm accountable to everything I say, right? So I think Candy is good at only talking about what she wants to talk about, right?
And the other people are they just kind of being messy with being able to talk about it, or because is it kind of like a privilege to not be able to talk about it? Because I know some people they're gonna keep pushing for you to do it, or
Yeah.
have other people come at you about it.
I think it's just standing your ground, honestly. Like nobody can't make you say anything
That's
you
true.
don't want to say.
That's
And
true.
I think
Well, what a contradiction, Miss Mamas. What a contradiction, because you are the same one that provided commentary to the cameras after you did not know that the cameras was rolling. Let's not do it. Girl.
that just in these conversations, in these settings, there's enough going on that you can
Right.
stir up drama, right? If that's
Mhm.
what they want.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, there's several things that they may have wanted me to talk about. They may or they may not have
Yeah.
want me to talk about that I just wasn't going to touch because either I felt like it was none of my business, I didn't know enough about it, or I just really
It wasn't none of your business to speak on Drew's marriage. It wasn't none of your business to speak on her son if we're going to talk about the real facts. It wasn't none of your business to do any of that. But yet and still you did it. So what would be the difference of you bringing up anything that production asked you to bring up to any of the ladies? Girl, Courtney,
didn't care enough about
girl.
it.
What about the fact that even when you do
Hey,
get into some
Sean.
of
Hey,
those
Shayla
uncomfortable
said.
conversations, now you have to deal with people attacking you, publicly. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people were catching a lot of heat for speaking on Drew's sister and the whole.
Okay, before we get into this, this is going to re-trigger some of you guys. It's going to probably piss y'all back off. But here is where I did not like her doubling back down. Y'all, I told y'all, I stand on the fact that if someone tells you that they or allude to the fact that they felt like you offended them, you should just apologize and move the hell on. This lady decided to go further into this doubling down, and it really upset me. And so I'm pretty sure it's gonna probably piss some of y'all off, but I just want to kind of pre-warn y'all what was there. So let's go.
whole mental health situation, and people were saying, "How could you talk about somebody with
Yes.
dealing with mental health and things of that nature?"
Yes.
So
You
now
kind
you're
of called their alcoholic.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
and yes, I did that and I grabbed heat for it. But the reason I did it, and this is heavy, but my father was murdered by someone with a mental health issue.
Oh wow.
And my
Sorry to hear
family
that.
has advocated for that so hard. And one of the things that I'm not okay with is saying we're bringing awareness to something like mental health, which is a very serious issue with
Girl, shut your stupid ass up. Shut your stupid ass up. I done got mad all over again. Oh, y'all advocate for it, but everybody seemed to be okay with you sitting on Candy's platform saying the things that you said. Stop playing with us. We not stupid, and you not about to tap dance on our intelligence. This evil lady does not need to be on TV whatsoever. Y'all talking about starting a petition. This who y'all need to start a petition for. This here for here. Because let me tell you something. What you're not about to do is gaslight us people like we stupid, we dumb, and we don't know what's going on. Now all of a sudden you advocate for mental illness. Listen, I'm so sorry that you lost your father, however it may have been. But you can't in one breath literally try to down talk somebody that deals with the mental health issue, and then you turn around and say you advocate for it. You full of shit, damn it.
Nuances. I mean, we're all on the mental health spectrum, right?
Yeah.
Like something, I mean, because we can have situational mental health. From there to schizophrenia, which is what my close family member had that murdered my father. So to mix alcohol and think that's okay
Mhm.
and saying that you're bringing awareness to the issue really had me triggered. And
It had you triggered enough for you to go on a platform and discuss it, and like you talking right now, you may you talking about you was triggered, but you don't know anything about it. You don't know anything. You don't know anything about it. And you was triggered, but you can't see that people were triggered about what you said about someone who's dealing with like what, girl? I'm telling y'all again. I'm telling y'all. I told y'all. I gave y'all a warning that this was gonna piss y'all off. I'm getting real activated all over again because this type of stuff right here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is evil. This is vile. This is nasty. This is nasty.
also, so if you can imagine what you'll see from a snippet of the reunion, which I was so heated from, and I apologize to anyone that was offended, honestly, because that
Yeah.
wasn't my intent. The
Mhm.
intent was to say, this is not cool by
Yeah.
any
Another gaslighting situation. Don't listen. Let me tell y'all something. If I ever, y'all, it's 119 or 126 people in this chat right now. If I ever fall out with any of y'all and y'all say, I'm sorry that you felt like that, shut the hell up talking to me. Because you can't gaslight me with a response like that. If you offended me and I told you you offended me, that's what you did. You offended me. Don't tell me if you felt offended, I apologize. You also full of shit too. And I don't trust you. Apologize for real, for real. Don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me with no response like that. If you felt offended, it wasn't no if people felt offended, people did feel offended. And yes, your intention was to be nasty, which is the reason why you doubling down on it in this moment because your apology is bull crap. Period. Keep it.
sense of the imagination. Because mental health is something, again, that has, really affected my whole family's life. But during the reunion, someone warned me that, okay, you and her sister, they're drinking tequila. Her sister keeps asking about you like she's going to come for you. I don't think that's cool
Yeah.
because we
You heard someone tell you that? You are delusional. You heard someone tell you that Drew and her sister was drinking tequila. You heard someone say that. So you didn't get to experience it, but you heard someone say it. Y'all got to do something with this clown right here. She ain't nothing but a straight up clown.
we're having this. She's on here. There's this whole mental health story, but then
Like almost like a threat.
yeah, but then she's juiced up, and then which she does come for me, which is okay. I'm gonna look like the bad person now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because we've
Now, if y'all remember correctly, Allison stated in the interview that she had with Mims that the way that Courtney is describing this right now is not how that went down at the reunion. Courtney No Production told her to have an issue with Allison at the reunion, and it didn't go like they thought it would. I can't do this, girl. Here.
Shared this whole history. And again, there was a lot of context that wasn't shared. That's not my story to tell. But from what Drew shared, it was like some really, really difficult struggles, right?
Yeah.
So when we met her, it didn't kind of align with what was said, but there's no face to mental illness. Like we
Yeah.
all know that, but don't make it like there's this huge issue and then give someone a lot of alcohol and say, now go get her because she made me
Yeah.
mad. I think that that's just not okay.
And Drew,
I think the way you look, I think the way you act, and I think this bullshit ass stuff you giving us is just not damn okay. How about that? You are full of it, girl. You are full of it. Stop it. Stop gaslighting. Stop lying. Stop doing this. Stop it. This, this, this is pissing me off because this girl wants to tap dance on all of our intelligence as if we dumb. But not only that, you are shitting all over Allison again.
was the
Facts.
person that brought up the story and said what it was. And y'all make it known that Drew is not always truthful. But do you think, because you're catching a lot of backlash for this as well,
Yeah.
do you think your relationship with Ralph is appropriate?
So this is the thing. It was natural, right? Because like I said, my aunt, my dad's sister's house is the connection between us.
Mhm.
And then
Your dad's sister house is the connection. And on that first episode, we just found out that we are cousins. Girl, you are full of it. You are full of it.
and I'm close, obviously, with all my guy friends. And then I am learning. I meet Ralph, and he's sharing what he's going through with Drew. And Drew was a part of that in the beginning.
Right.
And then when I was warned that by Ralph that Drew doesn't tell the truth, and then I was seeing some things that she had shared that just was going sideways, I was being messy when I shared a lot of that stuff
Right.
intentionally because I was hurt at
Right.
that point.
Right.
Girl, let me tell you something. Then you can't get your stupid ass up here talking about you a girl's girl and you don't mind shitting on another woman who dealing with something. But you a girl's girl. You empower women. Right. What are you so hurt by? You hurt by the fact that she thought you called her a bitch. That's what it is. That's what you mad about. That's what you so hurt about.
Yeah.
So she doesn't always tell the truth, but does Ralph? Because the Tampa
I don't
situation
know.
happened. Yeah, right.
I don't know. What would that be a response to somebody that you claim? Okay, look, y'all. Look. You ain't even got to like Courtney, you ain't got to like Drew, you ain't got to like nobody. Listen to this. This sounds so stupid. She pretty much just asked about Ralph lying. You talking about you don't know. Ralph tell bald-faced lies. Ralph gaslights. He does all of it. I've said this time and time again, I don't believe that Drew is innocent. But let me tell you something. Ralph by far holds the torch in that marriage on where it is right now, if we're going to be completely honest about it. And we've seen that on camera. So no, your relationship with Ralph is not appropriate. Close your legs to married men.
Right. And he told you, you know the truth about what happened
Yes.
allegedly, right?
But he agreed. So I think what you'll find out is they created storylines and they agreed to do certain things.
Right.
And then I think it went sideways.
Which
throughout.
kind of
So-
makes
so
them both
Tam-
look like liars.
So this is what you're telling me in this moment right here. They both sound like liars, but not only that, she's also telling me that We are absolutely correct about Ralph coaching you, good girl, to do what you're doing. You opening that door right on up for people to figure out exactly what's going on. This girl here, I can't, yeah. Listen, y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Y'all catching the real unfiltered opinion. All right. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. We are and let's see here. Okay, we are still celebrating 8K. All right, so if you like to show love as far as donations, $, Chef Don Don 2,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely. I can't
Venmo, Chef
defend
Don
that.
Don
You know
2.
what I mean? Absolutely. But I think they both knew, I know they both knew what happened in Tampa, and it was a part of a storyline that went real sideways, especially for him.
Lord have mercy. So,
Especially
but
There's a
for
lot of
him.
mess in
It
there.
yeah,
went
right.
real
But you and Ralph
sideways,
are
especially for him. Especially for him. But Ralph, this your cousin, girl. Sir, excuse me. This your cousin. Child. Y'all think we was born last night. We may have been born at night, but it damn sure was not last night. Okay. Let's be clear about it.
cool, like best friend, cousin, play cousin.
Yeah,
cool.
like, well, not even play cousins. I mean, he was at my aunt's funeral, so I don't know how play that is, right? Like, my first cousin.
Now he was at your aunt's funeral. I ain't heard that before. I ain't heard it before. I ain't heard it before. I listened to all your interviews. And I told y'all, if you are related to someone, you're going to know exactly how. It's not going to be hard to explain. None of that is going to take place. Y'all are full of it. I'm not going to misspeak on how I'm related to my cousin. I mean, it just doesn't happen. I mean, what world do y'all know a world like that? I mean, especially if you about to be claiming somebody as your cousin, you need to know exactly how the relation is taking place. Girl, an unverifiable fake cousin, Courtney. Okay.
It's just that my dad's sister is married to
Yep,
his
they keep
his
changing.
grandfather's Ralph's grandma's brother is married to my aunt who died. So we
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Girl, look,
died. So we literally
So
spent the night in the
cousin-in-laws.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
Which is
okay,
what
yeah,
I
yeah,
said.
yeah,
'Cause,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it should. Dad's sister is married to, especially for him.
Lord have mercy.
listen to
So,
this,
but
There's a
y'all.
lot of mess in there.
yeah, right. But
Right.
you and Ralph are cool, like best friend, cousin, play cousin.
Yeah,
cool.
like, well, not even play cousins. I mean,
Y'all are play cousins. Y'all play cousins. Y'all tipping and dipping cousins is what it sounds like to me. Tipping and dipping cousins. Shout out Andrew Caldwell. Yes, y'all out here in these streets tipping and dipping. That's what it sounds like to me. Tipping and dipping.
he was at my aunt's funeral, so I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
play
yeah.
that is,
Mhm.
right? Like, my first cousin. It's just that my dad's sister is married to his grandfather's Ralph's grandma's brother is married to my aunt who died. So we literally
So
spent the night in the
cousin-in-laws.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
Which is
okay,
what
yeah,
I
yeah,
said.
yeah,
'Cause,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, the shit is confusing, honestly, but yes. But at
Honestly,
the end of the
'cause you
day,
lying here. It's confusing because you lying. You have been inconsistent in every interview with how you and Ralph are related. Exhibit A. Hold on. Hold up, y'all. Videos. Let's see.
His grandparents live right next to my aunt and uncle, and he's cousins to my cousin. So that was just so funny. You're literally
So did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? That doesn't sound consistent to me. That does not sound consistent to me. Let's listen to this bull crap again, and then I'm gonna play this bull crap again. Hold up.
You and Ralph are cool, like best friend, cousin, play cousin.
Yeah,
cool.
like, well, not even play cousins. I mean, he was at my aunt's funeral, so I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
play
yeah.
that is,
Mhm.
right? Like my first cousin. It's just that my dad's sister is married to his grandfather's Ralph's grandma's brother is married to my aunt who died. So we literally
So
spent the night in the
cousin-in-laws.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
Which is
okay,
what
yeah,
I
yeah,
said.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
I mean, the shit is confusing, honestly, but yes. But at the
New Jersey, but his his grandparents live right next to my aunt and uncle, and he's cousins to my cousins. So that was just so funny. You're literally discovering. Right. So it's my aunt, my dad's sister, and then their dad is related, and I don't remember the exact relation, but their dad is like closely related to Ralph's family. You are discovering family.
So y'all tell me, is I'm making it up? Is I making it up, or do it sound consistent? Do it sound consistent, y'all? Yeah. Oh, I just want to know, do it sound consistent? Wait, I want to rewind this back. Girl, I love catching you.
well, not even play cousins. I mean, he was at my aunt's funeral, so I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
play
yeah.
that is,
Mhm.
right? Like my first cousin. It's just that my dad's sister is married to his grandfather's Ralph's grandma's brother is married to my aunt who died. So we literally
So
spent the night in the
cousin-in-laws.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
Which is
okay,
what
yeah,
I
yeah,
said.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, the shit is confusing, honestly.
Okay.
His his grandparents live right next to my aunt and uncle, and he's cousins to my cousins. So that was just so funny. You're literally discovering. Right? So it's my aunt, my sister, and then their dad is related, and I don't remember the exact relation, but their dad is like closely related to Ralph's family. You are discovering family members.
Hold on, I ain't done.
Mercy.
Child,
Cousin girl.
child.
You are the cousin.
You know what? I'm claiming the cousin because we're actually cousin-in-laws, but he and I have created a very genuine relationship, and I am here for it. I am here for it.
Say it.
It's so funny.
I know I'm laughing. It's like we are actually cousin-in-laws. A lot of people didn't understand it, but me and
I was
your
a
person.
cousin child
Well, yeah, you tried to explain it a couple of times, but people still was trying to be like, what?
because they just didn't want us to be. You know
Right.
what I mean? But
Right.
we're Black folks, and when you meet somebody that grew up spending the same night in the house that you grew up spending the night at, you're
Mhm.
cousins. So
Yeah.
say what you want. If you don't understand it,
Right.
you just don't have a traditional Black,
To be honest,
family dynamic.
right. To be honest with you, I got a huge family, so
Okay. You got the receipts here first. I just wanted to make sure I let y'all hear. Those were 3 different interviews in which she's done stated 3 different things. But anyway, let's keep going.
But yes. But at the end of the day, we slept in
Honestly,
and Ralph, I'm older than him, so we didn't cross paths at that point. But my aunt's house, we share my first cousins I share with him. And yes.
But there's no flirty stuff like
Never.
he don't. Yeah, okay,
Please,
okay.
that
Can't
is
do that
sick
with
and
family.
disgusting. No, like my mom.
In-law is a little
No,
different than
it's still a little
family.
weird,
Like
though.
No, girl. I don't know. I come from a traditional Black family, and my
Yeah, I mean, me too,
like
but
my
you
aunt
never
and
know.
my uncles. Like I don't call my aunt's husband my uncle-in-law. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
Uncle
yeah,
Jones. Like 10 toes
Well,
down.
Brenda got a baby. She had a
family,
baby
right?
by her uncle, and she was
Yeah,
Black,
listen.
child.
But that's real
Listen.
dysfunctional, right? Like I think people will bring their dysfunction. If somebody's gonna have an affair or do something whack like that,
Mhm.
don't project that on me. That's gross. It's
Yeah.
disgusting. My mom knows him. My daughter knows him. My ex knows him. Like,
Right.
nah, we don't
It's
really
too
get
messy.
down like
I
that.
think
Like,
'cause
we
we've
a
seen
cool.
messy though in
It's
Real
like a
Housewives.
cool.
Yeah, reality TV.
It's
is
like
messy.
a cool, like, dope, I got your back kind of
Okay,
thing.
okay.
You took me under your, like, you took me in with open arms, and I'm gonna reciprocate this. And you really got the short end of the stick fooling with Drew, but it's okay. Like, that's your wife, and I'm gonna be messy about it because
Yeah.
that's my job.
But do
So
you
let me
feel like
ask-
you added to like them getting the divorce?
Absolutely
No,
not.
like just okay.
They were already talking about that before Tampa.
Yeah.
So no, nobody added. I think
Y'all don't like seeing this. How the fuck do you know? Oh, because you didn't had a conversation with Ralph. Girl, I can't.
they added to it.
Yeah.
But you were being messy with it a little bit, though, right?
Yeah,
Saying
absolutely.
like, yeah,
Of
I know why
course.
she wants to get a divorce so she can run off with her
I was
gay lover.
absolutely being messy. Yes. I
That was
was.
super messy. Did you ever kiss a girl?
Coming from the same person who wasn't gonna admit it until Andy clocked her on the fact that she did say what she said in her confession. I knew you did not know. You did not know until everybody on them sofas at the reunion clocked you and told you what you did. Girl, stop. Please stop. Y'all, please hit that like button. Please. I got 138 people in here. Also, too, if you'd like to support the platform, $8. We're celebrating 8K, $8. All right, let's go.
I have not, but it's not that I won't. I just haven't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal. Like, whatever. I think it's the norm now, right?
Mhm.
Like, I don't feel no kind of way about it.
Yeah. Don't let us have to roll this clip back and see you kissing somebody.
I said.
Right, because you was claiming you had receipts for Drew, right?
Yeah. Stay tuned to the reunion.
I actually saw Ty out before, like months ago at Say Less. Shout out to my boy Gara in New York. And I was like, I saw Mimi, but I also saw Drew. And she was looking at me like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And now she really don't realize it, but she just kind of put Mimi on a little. She just got to put Mimi on blast a little bit right now, but not too much on Ty. I'm gonna need you to quit giggling and kikiing and going on. Not too much on Ty, okay? That ain't none of your business to be talking about. Is over there with Ty. You be over there talking about what's going on with you. Why was this interview about everybody else besides Courtney?
Sure you don't.
OMG.
So
yeah.
what secrets have you kept some secrets on there that you got in pocket maybe for next season just in case?
You know, I kept some secrets. There is so much about Drew I honestly could say. I'm not going to.
You just don't like her, do you?
No, I actually Drew's
she called her a bitch.
Let me just say something. You know what? I really didn't watch the reunion. I was imitating what she was saying about LaToya, right? Because you know those videos where Drew and Candy were arguing about whether Drew had ever kissed a girl, and Drew was saying LaToya lied, and Marlo was recording her, and when Drew was very adamant, and she's like, "I put it on my kids," and then this bitch, and then I was imitating, yes. But then I got frustrated because Drew knew that. We had a whole scene where we sat down, like, Drew, listen, didn't call you a bitch. I don't typically call women bitches, although I have been a lot more lately.
You don't have a choice on this show.
That had not been my norm.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't calling you a bitch. I was mocking you. I was imitating you. And that's whack at the end of the day. So I'm sorry. Like, I apologize because I was making a reference to you.
Right.
So Drew knew all that before we got to the last scene that was the party, the premiere for the show, for the movie. And then she gonna sit there and act like she still thought that. So that's when you see her and I getting into it
so much on that show that I was shocked that they made that a whole thing for a bunch of episodes.
And for something that was said in mocking her.
I don't give a damn. I'd have kept talking about it too. If I thought you called me a bitch and I don't like you, I sure would have kept talking about it. Period. Girl, you didn't set up and plotted and done all kind of stuff to Drew. That shouldn't, girl.
which wasn't cool. All right,
Right,
fans
but it
attacked
wasn't
me.
what you
I
initially
mocked her,
said.
but it wasn't, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So then when she came to my face, I was just like, you know what, Drew? This is the story you want to go with. I know
Mhm.
you like to stick to the storylines, no matter
Yeah.
if they're true or not.
Even
So
because
I
y'all wrote him out.
yeah, so let's say I called you. Now what? Like what? And that's what you saw, right? Because like this is a waste of my time. I'm not trying to ruin somebody's else events. It's Candy and Todd's
Yeah.
movie premiere, and then yes, your sister is drinking, and you send her to approach me.
Right.
Like stop with that.
But
It's
can
not
you be
cool.
honest about the movie? Did Drew Sidora do a good job in the movie? Yes or no?
I need to watch the movie.
I
Yes.
thought you were there. You were.
We just saw a clip of it.
Okay.
It was just a clip.
Did she do good in the clip?
I don't know. Did she? Do
I didn't see the clip.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
That's giving no.
I mean, I'm going to watch the movie by all means.
What do you
I
think
heard
is
it's
the
good.
biggest
Radio and you didn't see the
misconception
clip.
about you? Like you have all of these portrayals and people are thinking that you're this way and talking about you on social media and watching the show. What do you think is the biggest misconception about who you are from what people see on the show to who you are in real life?
I think that's a great question. And I think that depending on, so like their fan phase, right? Like they're diehard Candy fan because she's been on the show the longest and they're diehard Kenya fan. So I think it depends. So whatever I did to offend their favorite, that's the misconception. But what
You didn't offend. Well, you and Candy, y'all squash y'all issue, right? You and Kenya pay you dust, honey. So you can't say that the fandom is coming after you because something that you did. What you did, you did to Drew. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Nobody is coming after you because Candy is their fave, and you came at Candy. Girl, we're way past that. That is so over with. That was 1 to 2 episodes. We're talking about this whole doggone season and these last few episodes. You talking about Drew? This lady like to gaslight for real. Like you a friend of the show. You lucky to be mic'd every time you on camera.
I'll say is that at the core, which you know me a little bit, Kyle, at the core of who I am, you know, I'm a mom. I've been independent and successful by my means. Like, not to brag, but you know, I've been making multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars since I was like 20 years old.
Multiple hundreds and thousands of dollars. Multiple hundreds and thousands. girl.
So, you know what I mean? I've dated some really wealthy men, nice, but I've always kept my independence and I've always promoted women's empowerment, being independent. I've always
Women's empowerment. Let's talk about women's empowerment. Oh, you empower all of the women. You empower the women. But you the same woman that's trying to really break down the show. Let me tell you something. If Ralph would have came to me, first of all, you can hang up this cousin stuff, so you should have no loyalty to Ralph, even if you the side chick, okay? Because you the side chick and Drew still married to him, period. So here's my issue with you, lady. Okay. You are no woman empowerment, but you on a platform like Housewives and you all about women empowerment. Girl, stop it. Please stop it. You are full of shit, man. It's no other way around it. You full of it. Women's empowerment. Women's empowerment. That's how you can tell you've been hanging out with Sheree and Marlo. Women's empowerment, and you trying to bring Sheree down not Sheree, but Drew down so fast and so easy. Girl, women's empowerment. Hang it up. Hang it up.
always been supportive of mental health because of what unfortunately what happened to my father. I was in a car accident with a drunk driver, which disfigured the whole right side of my face. And because I advocated for children who were burned and also who were also in car accidents, I have chosen not to get a 3-hour plastic surgery.
You advocate for children, but you decided to bring Drew's son up this season when we had not now conversation, his own parents did not have a conversation about him on TV at all this season. But you about women empowerment and about advocating for the children. You full of shit. I don't like people like this, y'all. I'm sorry. I do not like people like this. You talking about you advocate for mental. You full of it, bro. Like I, I'm getting so disgusted.
To break my jaw and make the right side perfect to the left, right? So these are things that make me who I am and have given me the self-assurance to speak up for what I believe in. So like a Kenya making jokes about my face and do I have a stroke and da 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 da. Nah, actually I was in an accident and I choose to represent all of those little kids with disfigured faces to be like, you know what? You're not what you've been through. You're the resistance and the strength. And those things, I think, build character for me. So I
Your character is whack, girl. We don't see it for you. Now let's be clear. This is the same person who pretends like every time she says something, she stand in it. Let me take y'all back. The episode where Kenya fell. Her and Drew was sitting at that bar. Okay. And she kept saying that Kenya's fall was her karma, was Kenya's karma. When Drew asked her to clarify, I'm not saying that, but what I am saying. So then when Kenya brings it up, now I'm not saying that was your karma, but I am saying, karma is real. Karma is real. But then at the reunion, well, I stand in it. You don't stand in nothing. You're not standing in it because when you on camera and you being confronted about it, you on mute. But then in your confessionals and stuff, you got a whole lot to say. Oh, crocodile mouth.
I just think that selective outrage is kind of odd on this show, right? Like you're not upset that she's gonna attack my physical appearance, but you're upset that I call her.
You talked about her butt too.
You can hear in your voice when you speak on that. Like, that really means
it's
something.
of course, right? Because that's a big decision. You know what I mean?
Okay, so now, but wait, let me just be very clear. Let me be very clear. What's dear to you and what you want people to sympathize or empathize with you, you're not doing that with the other women on the show. So let's not do this, Courtney. You full of shit. I don't want to see you on camera next season. I don't. Bravo, try me if you want to. Try me if you want to. I don't want to see this trash bucket nowhere. Go over there to Zeus Network and you can do whatever you want to do with Luminell Plumbers, aka Squidward, because they promote all of this bullshit you doing on this show over there. So go over there where he at. Okay? You and Natalie Nunn will make a perfect match on TV. Go back over there. This don't make no sense.
Ran and a lot of pain later, my face could look perfect, Kenya. But I choose not to. Meanwhile, you put thousands of dollars of Botox and fillers in yours every day. And that's the difference between she and I.
And does that
Oh
bother you?
girl. First of all, what we not gonna do is take away Kenya's natural brown skin beauty. That's what we're not about to do. Okay. You talking about your friend Sheree. That's who you talking about. You're not talking about Kenya. Okay? Not even a Kenya fan. But one thing you're not about to do is get up here and try to pretend like Kenya is just this girl. Y'all, Courtney is pissing me off. I'm getting activated because Courtney is pissing me off.
Like when you go home and the cameras are off and you think about, okay, I know it's a check and I know this is what we're here to do is take jabs. We understand, but you're still human at the end of the day.
No, absolutely. I can honestly say that I made a conscious decision to come on this show. I feel pretty healed as an individual, and it took a lot of therapy.
No, you're not.
When the
You're not
accident
healed.
first happened.
You're not healed. Ain't shit about you healed. Nothing gives healed. Nothing gives heal, because what heal people don't do is try to break other people who dealing with something down. That's what heal people don't do. Okay, you ain't healed. What you heal from? You ain't healed. The hell you supposed to be healed from? Still out here being nasty and stuff, and you supposed to be healed. Girl, full of shit. No, you need to go sit on somebody's couch and help get healed. You're not healed. What you healed from? You may be healed from that accident, but you're not healed from your nasty gutter snipe spirit.
I literally prayed to God to live because it was pretty bad. My brain swole, cut open, shoulder got detached. You know what I mean?
Goodness.
So I went through a healing process, but in that process, it brought me closer to my mom, my family, like everyone rallied behind me. And it's that confidence and love that drives me. So it kind of it's offensive, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, girl, like, is that the worst thing that you think it's okay? Like, what about girls and kids who are burned on the faces that can't get it fixed?
Right.
I'm an adult.
But why do you keep bringing up kids? Why do you keep bringing up kids, though? Why do you keep bringing up kids? Why? Why? You a grown woman. Am I missing something, y'all? Why she keep bringing up kids? Why she keep talking about kids? Are you making me mad? Stop it. Why are you bringing up kids? Leave the kids out of it. Even if they were burned, leave them out of it. You're a grown-ass woman.
Oh, I'm about to be 50. I can get mine fixed. You see what I'm saying?
A
So it's not
50-year-old
a
woman
joke.
that keep wanting to sit up here and bring up kids. Girl, that ain't no flex. That wasn't nothing cute. I'm getting ready to be 50. Girl.
And it's not cool, but it's just a reflection of being a
Sassy
mean-spirited
KK, she
person.
pissing me
yeah,
off.
I felt disappointed, but not necessarily like, oh, woe is me. Because like my mom and my daughter and the women who work for us at the agency, they're like, I love your strength and it's admirable. So
It's crazy you say that because I had a situation when I was younger that happened to my face. So my face is a little slightly disfigured because I got bit by a Rottweiler and it ripped the side of my face off. So I had plastic surgery when I was like about 10 or 11 years old. But I still have like scars on the side of my face and my ear was ripped in half.
Yeah.
So when you talk about that, it's crazy that you say that because I notice it, you know, and I'm like, damn, maybe I should fix it or get it fixed. But then for you to say that and be like, you know, there's a lot of other people like me. And I'm like, yeah, you have one in front of you that had something.
And that doesn't
happen to them.
define you.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you less than, because honestly, I think beauty projects from the inside out. I've always felt that way.
Yeah.
So for me, it's kind of like my battle scars. And I'm like, all right, bring it up.
Okay, so that means you have no beauty on the inside of you. That means you rotten. You rotten. You have no beauty on the inside of you. You have, let me tell you, a person like you don't got no beauty that can sit on a stage, a national platform, and bring up somebody else's son. And you don't have nothing to do with their divorce. I don't care what Ralph told you. You should have never in your mind thought that it was okay to come on a platform and talk about the adoption. And let me tell y'all, I'm double triggered. Because not only did you get up here and do what you did to mental health, but I'm also adopted too. So what we not going to do, they did not bring that story up at all this season. Not even Drew and Ralph. And you got the nerve to bring it up. I'm sorry, y'all. This lady right here, there's no coming back. There's nothing that Courtney can do that would make me like her gutter snipe ass. Nothing.
Bitches.
In my opinion, she right there with Tasha K.
I done been through,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like I've done been through that where I almost died. It was horrible. I've been through losing a father at the hands of mental illness. Like I don't even take this too serious.
That's what's crazy though, to sit at the table and constantly have
You don't take
these
this too serious, but you
issues
booking
that
interviews.
are pretty meaningless with these
Stupid ass
women
shit.
instead of talking about real things,
Yeah.
that's what baffles me. So when they say they're doing a reboot,
Yeah.
because this is one of the lowest ratings, I'm
Yeah.
like, well, why don't we talk about real things like what you just did? Because to
Yes.
me, that moved me more than maybe like 3 episodes that I watched.
Yeah, but do you
Right.
think people want to see that? I
Yes,
think that's
I
the
think so.
question
Real
because I
stuff.
don't know. You know, I'm not a producer, I'm not an executive in the industry, but I don't know. The stories were
Make it a
certainly
what, though?
mixture. I'll
they
take
were
an
certainly
argument
on the
too,
table.
still,
I
you
think-
know?
Because I definitely can argue with the best of them,
But
I
but I
mean,
got
the
real
list-
life stuff.
Yeah, we need
I
both.
think it'll work.
You
because
can
I don't
argue
think
with the
there's-
best of them with that crocodile mouth. Who want to argue with crocodile mouth? I don't give a damn about it. I'm sorry. There's nothing that this girl can. Girl.
landscape has changed. I think
Yeah.
when reality TV first came out, it was shocking to see people fighting on TV and
Mhm.
arguing all the time and the glasses of water being thrown.
Right.
And I think it had gotten to a point where there's so many reality shows. We see all of the drama all the time. We're oversaturated with all of this kind of stuff, even on social media. You know what I mean? On
Yeah, I
reality
mean,
TV. Let's
it-
deal with some real stuff other than
No.
arguing over who's sleeping with who.
And it's
you
my
know?
real life, and I think it's why people are like, she's just, she's so like detached. I'm not detached. It's just compared again to my
Yeah.
life and why I'm the way I care about mentoring women. I care about women,
Yeah.
being able to show up in this world and compete with men. No disrespect,
That's
Kyle.
all good.
You know what I mean? So those
Courtney. If that's truly who you are, you would have stayed your ass out of Ralph's marriage. You'd have stayed your ass out of Drew's marriage. You'd have been there to support Drew. You full of it, girl. You are so full of it. And I promise, the more you talk, the more you pissing me off, girl. What are you even talking about?
Okay,
those
he's
are
short.
those-
I'm
so tired of you.
He's not.
But those are the things that I really care about. Those are the things that I wish the viewers could see.
For sure.
We have an agency. There are 8 amazing, brilliant women who graduated from Spelman to SCAD.
We don't care. I'm
to
sorry.
Georgia
I don't give a
State.
damn.
We work with
I
that's
could
who
care
we
less.
inspire. And that's really what
I don't want to
drives
see
me.
you
I
bring
love it.
nothing.
I was
You
going
know
to
what
ask
I
you
mean?
that since you had
Yeah.
the shirt on. What was your school?
HBCU. I went to Morgan undergrad, the
Okay.
university, and then I have a grad degree as well from the University of Baltimore.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
But let's ask the most important
What's
question.
up?
Have you ever been headbutted before? Because I've never been mad enough to say that I was going to headbutt somebody.
Listen, girl.
It doesn't hurt.
I will say this. I have never been headbutted. And although I do have scars that I'm very proud of on the right side of my face, I don't ever wish to be headbutted because I love my face
Yeah.
and I value it. So
That's
the
right.
answer is no, no, and no.
And you've never been mad enough to want to headbutt anyone either.
Absolutely not.
What the hell did you
Girl.
do to Candy other than what we saw to make her feel like she wanted to headbutt you the first time she met you?
I don't know. I joke about her every time, when I see her, we just laugh. We were both just hype in the moment and I just got under her skin. I don't know exactly why, because I've never wanted to headbutt somebody. So I
Yeah.
can't pretend that I
was
know what would make me. Well, actually, there's nothing that punch somebody.
Ryan.
Right. I
She
saw
is
you
a
with
Ryan.
her. Yes.
Yeah.
Marlo is so much fun. And I think Marlo is misunderstood, but that's her story to tell. She's fun. She's been nothing. Roy, so Kenya fell into it. 'Cause
Yeah.
clearly we know that wasn't.
What does he do?
He owns a restaurant, a
Okay.
restaurant group. Mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Do you think
okay.
this is something that you'll do long term in terms of the show?
You know what? I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. I launched a jewelry brand, and for me, I'm putting a lot of focus
Okay.
into
Girl, don't nobody
getting
want
it
they
into
neck
department
green.
stores and boutiques, and that's just my priority right now. I'm
Yeah.
working on building my little legacy and
That's
getting
what's
my
up.
little trust account up. You know
As
what
you
I mean?
should, as you should.
So we'll see, right? We'll see. But what I will say is I've had some interest in people reach out to me actually in the industry, which was kind of dope. And I guess people like me on TV a little bit. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
You're
All right.
also good at keeping secrets.
I-
Maybe more so your own, though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That
And
was-
other people's
that was
know. I've actually
shade.
kept
That was
quite a few
shade.
secrets.
Well, I said that because everybody met you on the show,
Yeah.
and then they talked to you, and then out of nowhere, you dropped this bomb that your baby father is Bryce.
Yeah, but my baby's 24. So it just wasn't, it's not top of like
to you,
yeah,
you're like, oh, it's
It's
a big
old
deal.
news.
yeah.
But to the ladies, that's Bryce from Groove Theory.
Yeah,
Okay, now
yeah.
that
Okay, I'm not interested in the rest of this. I'll listen. Y'all can go support these people. The Morning Hustle is the name of the YouTube channel. I'm about to put it in the comments. And y'all can go check it out if you'd like to. We listen to there's only about it's only about 6 minutes. Do y'all want to listen to the rest of it? Or y'all good? Y'all let me know. Do y'all want to listen to the rest of it? That's the link to the interview in case if you guys want to go check it out. But if y'all tell me y'all want to listen to the rest of it, then I ain't gonna play it. Sherry said no. Shirley said I'm good. Prosperity said no. We're good. No, this is not Angela Yee. That lady do sound like Angela Yee a little bit, don't she? But it's not Angela Yee. It is. It's called the Morning Hustle. I c- they say that this lady, I guess she has like a podcast. I don't know her name. I don't know who she is. But it's the place. Excuse me. The YouTube page is called The Morning Hustle. They got like 24,000 subscribers, pretty close to 25,000 subscribers. But y'all, this just go to show you how relevant Courtney is. I'm about to put a number in the chat. And this number is how many times that the video has been viewed. Look at this number, y'all. Girl. Oh, thank you. Is it Chanel Robertson? Her name is is it L'Oreal? I can't really say it. Her name is Truth Truth T Truth TV. Okay, I like how you did TV. That's cute. Um Oh, okay. Now I know who y'all talking about. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Now I know you're talking about. Okay. I remember her now. I remember her now. That's the number of views on this interview. And mind you, that platform has 24,000 subscribers. And I get it, sometimes you got people that not really tuned in. But girl, for you, it make you wonder why the hell y'all doing interviews with Courtney. Clearly, people is not
It's the Morning
listening
Hustle
to
with
her.
Lori.
But I don't know, y'all, because how do you have an interview with Cardi B and only get 3.5 views? Jeezy 574. Oh, girl, I think y'all need to do something. But it's a podcast, so they might be getting more views on the actual podcast. I don't know who want to sit them and listen to what the hell Courtney got to say. She sure did. She sure did. She did. She did. She did. Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely. Simply Elegant one because when Mims brought it up earlier, because I saw clips of this yesterday. I saw clips of this interview yesterday on Twitter. And then I saw it on YouTube. It was in my algorithm. And I kept saying, child, I'm not fit to listen to that bull. But it wasn't until Mims did his thing, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to kind of recap this interview and listen to it because again, this interview has been after speak on it. And so, in my opinion, and y'all could tell me if y'all got something else from this, but she doubled down in everything that she said and did. Or am I wrong? It definitely sounds like she doubled down on how she feels when it even when it comes to mental health, because you can hang up that bull Swiss about I had to watch my mouth, y'all. My nieces listening. I had to watch my mouth. That bull swanky. You was over there talking about mental health and stuff like that. I'm not here for that. And I'm also not here for you talking about you empower women's and stuff. And you simply empower women's and man. Oh, I did. I talked about that at the beginning of the live, but there was only about I don't even think it was 100 people in here. So hold on one second. Let me go to those DMs really quick. Y'all hit that like button, hit that like. Show the channel some love. Show the channel some love. All right. Show the channel some love. Cash App, $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo, Super Chat, Super Sticker, membership, all that good stuff. Okay. Cool. All right, hold on. I'm finna get ready to pull these texts up or these DMs up. Sorry. Gotta make sure the difference between text, DMs, comments, emails, saying oh, okay. Let me remove this thumbnail. All right, and let's make this a little bigger. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, so again, shout out to Mims. I want to play the video because I didn't get the opportunity to reach out to Mims prior to this. Typically, always do, but I didn't get an opportunity to do that. But peep this. So she says, "What's your end game?" Mind you, this is Courtney's sister. This is Courtney's sister DMing Allison, Drew's sister. And so she says, "What's your end game? You want beef with my sister? What's good? Sister to sister, I don't play by mine." Girl, you wouldn't have been able to DM me talking about what's good. I don't drive my location so you can pull up. Pull up. Don't ask me what that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't ask me what's good. That means you ready to do something. And I don't promote no violence. I don't. But when you say what's good, that means you ready to do something. Don't ask me what's good. So then she goes on to say, sister to sister, I don't play by mine. Okay, well, Allison not playing about Drew. And let's also be clear. Allison has been on the show. She's been featured on the show. Courtney, your sister is irrelevant to us just like you're irrelevant to us. Okay? We don't give it, we don't know this lady. Courtney barely getting airtime on the TV screen as a friend of, and so we supposed to care about what your sister got this. You gotta tell your sister to pipe down, sis. Get out of folk DM trying to threaten them. So then Allison responds and was like, who first, who are you first? Who is your sister? Then I can answer your question properly. Okay, like don't come for me if I ain't like what we doing. I don't even know who you is. So I guess she had to go to her Instagram, see that Courtney was her sister, and so forth and on, right? So hold on one second. Let me get to the second part. Okay. So here is the second part. So Allison responds again and says, "Are you Courtney Rhoades' sister?" Then she says, if you are, what do you mean what's good?" Like, right. Like, what do you mean what's good? What's goody? What's popping? And what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? That's what it would have been with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's goody? What's popping? Like, what? Don't ask me though, what's good? You think I'm intimidated by you? You think you can send me a message for what? What do you mean? What is my end game? And beef with your sister. The whole country is dragging your sister. She got bigger problems than me. Don't come in my inbox with any threats. Your sister needs to go learn about mental health and get some therapy for her trauma she's experienced from her own past, because she keeps talking about, and I think it was about the mental health situation, because it kind of cut off, right? So then, hold on, hold up, hold up, wait a minute, let me get this other piece. Okay, now wait a minute, y'all. Sorry. Oh, girl, not a Rashida Frost commercial. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, so here's the other piece. So here's the other piece of this. So she then in return responds and says, "Good night, Allison. Pour a drink and get some rest. You must be tired." But y'all lost your daddy or whoever to someone in the family that had mental health issues, and you don't mind DMing somebody with this type of stuff. Y'all full of crap, bro. In real life, all y'all, the the sister, the mama, and whoever else come along with it, y'all full of crap to be doing this in real life, for real. Torturing, continue to threaten. Like, I don't like this. So then Allison has to respond, and she says, "You sound just as ignorant as your sister. If you if you keep confusing alcohol and mental health, you are just as ignorant. It appears your sister has a drinking problem. Finish what you started. What's good? Dot dot dot. What does that mean? With three question marks. Allison, let me just go on and tell you. Me and you probably right there together. We probably thinking the same. Cause when you ask me what's goody, you asking me, in other words, to drop that pin location so you can pull up. That what it sound like you asking me. I'm straight from the hood, baby. We don't ask what's goody. You ask what's good. You trying to see what's popping. So then she said, okay, so I read the part. She said, tired of what? Keep talking. Both you and your sister need to get an assessment. I didn't invite you here, so don't come back. You are lame and ignorant. This is just crazy to me. I don't understand what's going on, girl. You not on the show. Your sister can't fight her own battles. Your sister can't fight her own battles. Your sister is the one that started all this. You mean to tell me your sister ain't bold enough to start her own battle? She started with Drew and Allison. If we're gonna be technical about it, it didn't happen the opposite way around. You started with both of them. So then your sister gonna ask what's goody? Girl, listen, y'all. I'm straight street and hood. We don't do that where I'm from. You do that, that means give me 15 minutes and I'ma pull up. I don't condone violence, but I'm just telling you what it's like in my hood where I'm from. We don't do this. And see, you know what, prosperity, but this is the thing. We can tell by the way Allison talks, we can tell Allison's personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I don't really feel like Allison will get that, get that I can't really say, but I don't see her going like that. You know what I'm saying? But Courtney is a gutter snipe, y'all. Oh, crocodile, fish mouth helper, want to get up here and I mean, she just contradicts everything that she says. And for those of you that are on Twitter, you stupid wannabe trolls that want to sit on there, because this is streaming on Twitter. Okay. Um, y'all stupid wannabe trolls that sit up talking about, oh, well, we need production will make a big mistake to bring her I mean, to not bring her back. No, production will make a big mistake if they do bring this gutter snipe trout mouth back. I hope not, sis. I don't want to see Allison have to pop off. I don't. Cause see, I think if Allison pop off, then I'm gonna have to pop off. Okay. Aquarius got this because I'm because I try my best not to go there because I want to say something else. I promise I want to say something else. So those of you that's getting a kick out of me be getting activated, honey, I want to say something else. Let's see. Hey Raymel, how you doing? How you doing? Is it too weird? Did something happen that we didn't see? Uh, what you mean? What you mean? Not that she will, but if she had to. Yeah, I think if she had to, most definitely. Most definitely. Because one person we know that she don't, I mean, that I mean, she ride for her sister. You know what I'm saying? She ride for Drew. But she also explained the reason why she rode for Drew. She explained their kind of their upbringing, and Drew, she was the big sister. Drew was the little sister. So she explained why her and I mean, but still that's her sister. At the end of the day, everybody brother and sister and sister and sister and brother relationship ain't torn up. You know? So I'm pretty sure I could see her going there, but I definitely pray that she doesn't have to because it can be a trigger to your mental. I'll say instead of mental illness, I'll say mental stability, especially when you're on a path of trying to be absolutely the best person that you can be on that path. You know what I'm saying? Like I it's gross, y'all, and I don't. There's no other way to put it. It's just sick and it's nasty. Yeah, because you never know, Brittany. You never know. You never know when you can send them. You never know when you can send them mentally. You never know what they could physically do. You know what I'm saying? So you never want to pressure people who've been through stuff like that. Chef, your language is not sanctified. Well, mm, I apologize for not sanctified language on a sanctified day. My apologies. This is a mess. I hope and pray that hateful lady doesn't get to come back. That Drew sue her. Yeah, I don't know what Drew can do. I don't know if she can, considering what Ralph done and said. I don't know how much of luck she will have with that. But what I will say is this: uh, Courtney better be very careful. You sitting over there letting she by no pay, shit by Sheree. You sitting over there letting her coach you and tell you what to say and do, and she thinks that we're supposed to believe that somebody brought some receipts to the chateau, and they just she, Andy asked her, "Do you know who brought the receipts?" No, no, no. They just brought them and left. Sheree is a liar. Whoever brought them, they connected with Courtney and Ralph. Period. They connected with Courtney and Ralph, and Marlo and Sheree told her not to say that that's who it was. I'm like, girl, I really want y'all to stop playing us like we supposed to be stupid. We're not dumb. We're no good and well. So we just supposed to believe that charade. Everybody just trying to get to the chateau and somebody just gonna drop. Girl, so you're just gonna allow somebody to drop off something at your house at a leisure, y'all. It doesn't sound like, come on. Sheree, if I'm not understanding, if anybody has been past Sheree house or whatever the case may be, don't she got gates on the outside of her house? Can somebody tell me Anybody that live in that area that have been down the boulevard that she stay on, that have been there. Don't Sheree got gates around her house? I know it's a bunch of sticks around it, but is it a gate? Because I'm not understanding. How in the world can somebody just freely bring some receipts and you're not even like, I'm confused. I'm really confused. Can we get a link? I might drop. I might drop the link. I might see what I can do. Yes, she do, and cameras. Hey, hello, beautiful people. So I'm not understanding. How the hell you don't know who dropped off some alleged receipts? Man, Sheree, y'all, Sheree is a big joke, bro. A big old joke. Okay. Y'all help me get those likes up. Hit that like button as you come in. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I do. Also, too, if you caught me and Tyree's interview, if you did not get a chance to catch it, I ask you to go catch it after this. It's very important that you catch it. But I'm gonna drop the link. I would love to hear what y'all got to say. I can't be on here too long. And then also, too, y'all know this reunion coming on in a few. So let's see here. All right, and y'all, we're still celebrating 8K. Bless the platform. Bless the platform. $ Chef Don Don 2 for Cash App and via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2. It's greatly appreciated. Goes right back into the channel. Okay. I'm dragging Sheree, Courtney, Marlo, and Sonya. Girl, let me tell you something, Demetra. I want Sonya to sit over there and shut up, not never say a word. Sonya really makes my head hurt because I feel like it is so contradicting for you to sit there and say, kids should be off limits. But you let Marlo say the nasty stuff that she said about Blaze, and you stay on mute and don't say nothing else. Okay. How you doing, sis?
How you doing, babe?
I'm all right after I got done releasing this good dragon.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I mean, I'm gonna let you have the floor.
I'm scared. I don't know what happened, but baby, whoever gonna think about doing something after this, please don't do it. Please let them calm down first.
Oh, sis, I forgot to mention this. Candy also threatened to take legal action on Sheree for using her family photos. I was going to let y'all know that. She said Bravo didn't even use the family photos on Candy in the game. So y'all can't be out here using her photos like that. So Sheree, we know you don't got enough money, and what's his name? He didn't really want to sue you because he felt like he didn't want to go to court with you. But let me just go ahead and tell you this right now. You better get it together because Candy don't give a damn about you not having no money to fight. She's still gonna do it. So you better get it together, ma'am. She got a whole website. Did you see the website?
No, I haven't went over there. I ain't got time for her to be over there paying people because we all know the Sheree ain't got nothing but a 6th grade promotional certificate to the 7th grade, and that's where it all stops. We all know that lady don't know what an adverb, a verb, a noun, a pronoun, a goddamn exclamation point, a goddamn question. She don't know where none of those things go in when making a sentence. She don't even know what a full sentence is. She don't know what a predicate of a. We all know that lady ain't running no blog. So whoever she paying to run this blog, I hope she ran them their money before they did anything. And I hope that they know how to erase all those pics from that first issue that she issued, because she gonna be issued a subpoena in the mail in the words of one. Y'all know the Wanda J. Blige. Y'all know the dictionary of it all. So if she don't want no subpoena in the mail, she better take them pictures off that thing, because Candy don't look like she was playing about it.
At
Also,
all.
I don't know if this was supposed to endear me to Courtney with the Bobby Brown mouth. I don't know if this interview was supposed to make me stop calling her Bobby Brown mouth. Cousin Courtney. Unverifiable cousin Courtney. I don't know if that what that's supposed to have done, but baby, this is going to make me call you Bobby Brown mouth cousin Courtney for the rest of my life. I don't like her. This interview did not do her any justice. It ain't gonna make me want to talk
Hey, hey,
anything good
sis.
about her.
Hey, sis. Hold on one
Hmm?
second. I think either you or Annette,
I
somebody got
think it's
some
her
static.
natty brother. Because it didn't
Okay.
start until
Annette,
she came
can you
up.
hear us?
Yeah, it's a cyst or something. Sound like somebody got a snake in the background.
Annette.
I ain't got nothing on.
It's his. It just stopped when you
You
start.
don't? Oh, that's because I muted her to see if it was her. It's definitely you, Annette. I'm going to drop the link again. Try coming back up.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's making like a real staticky noise.
Baby, it said
So let me
move like
see.
a snake.
All right. Can y'all hear that or is it just us? Okay, I'm going to let Annette go out and come back in. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
But yes, that is not gonna make me stop talking ish about. That did not endear me to her. That did not make me want to get to know any more about her. Yes, you are. You are. What the hell is this? We cousins through a house. Like what, ma'am? Ma'am, when did cousins through a house start? Are you first cousins through a house, second cousin through, third removed through a house? Like, do you know that you make yourself look sound dumber than you actually look, ma'am? What grade did you graduate? Did you drop out? Did you get a GED before you went to college? Because the way you talking don't make no sense. And I don't like her eyebrows either. Can you take this thing down for 1 second and look at them eyebrows? Why her eyebrows look like
Hold on.
upside down smiley faces? Why they look like sad faces? I don't like it. It looked like the what's the goddamn the yin and yang? Why her eyebrows look like yin and yang? I'm sorry, y'all know I ain't been up here to mess with Chef in a while, y'all. So y'all know
Yeah.
I had to come up here and be a butt. And then, girl, she said, remember she said on speak on it, because I have to get my sister on Allison, because I don't do. Are we really at our big grown ages calling out sister on people? Did she really sick her sister on Allison though?
Yep. And the crazy thing is um Allison she's been featured on the show. Your sister ain't been featured on the show. You just a friend of. What you doing?
Girl, I'm trying to figure out what is Allison supposed to, what clout is Allison gonna give your sister, man? Allison don't even want the clout. I'm pretty sure Allison could have been shown way more on this show than she was. But because Allison was on this show for a mission that you tried to deteriorate and tear down, saying that we're not going to pretend as if we coming up here to talk about like really, this is what this lady does. This is this lady's
That's the
life.
same.
This is what
That's
she
her
has.
character. That's who
Thank.
she is.
Oh my God. It is so many things that I do not like about Courtney. It's like tearing people down to you. What did you tear her down for? Because it did not help you to build you up. It gave you a better look at all, sis. Like you tried to tear these two, and y'all know Drew is not my favorite person. Y'all know Drew is not my favorite person. But the way she tried to tear these two women down because of a man, but you in the empowerment of Black woman, you are here to uplift Black woman when you sitting here tearing Black women down because of some pain, and you ain't gonna make you ever believe that y'all ain't did nothing. I don't give a damn if you tried it and you didn't like it, and now you don't want no more, but y'all did something, because this is too much. This is too much to be unverifiable cousin through a house. because that's what she said today. It's a different thing
That's
now.
what
They're
she
coming
said,
to a house.
but it didn't line up with the first episode, because in the first episode you said, "Oh, we just found out that we were cousins."
Baby. And
Sis, okay,
brother,
let me ask you and unadded something, right? Even if you got a cousin that you may be related to through marriage, right? Typically, if you refer to someone that you're related to through marriage, that means y'all have a deep connection. Am I right?
yep,
That means y'all
Correct.
close, right?
brother.
Yep.
So why in the world would you not be able to sternly explain how that person is related to you?
Cause
Brother,
they
did,
not.
did I not say this on the when this? I swear, my hand to God, brother. Think back when this first came on, and they stood in that damn thing and told us that they found out that they was cousins in the first 5 seconds of meeting each other. Did I not say that is a lie? That is a lie. That is a lie. How the hell are you in a loud ass party? You are in a party setting. How in the hell what questions do you ask someone to find out that you are cousins? She didn't say we looked at each other and we remembered each other. She said we found out we were cousins at this damn party. What they got those wallets from back in the day on the sitcom where they got 50 million pictures in the damn thing, and or did they have their genealogy? Did they have their what you call them thing? Did their DNA papers? What did they do to find out? No, this was a damn fuck. Todd ain't set nothing up. This was all Ralph. This is a scheme and a plot set up by Ralph, and goddamn Sheree helped them, y'all. Let's not forget that Sheree is the catalyst. Ralph is the one that presented her to the show. She let us know that earlier in her interview. But also, Sheree is the catalyst because all of a sudden now y'all kids was such good friends in school that y'all now you her friend through the show. No, Sheree has had it out for Drew since her first season. Since she wanted her to pay her that money for that party, Sheree has not liked Drew, and this was the payback. So you mean to tell me it was just a vanilla envelope in your yard and all of that greenery and sticks and fence that she got outside? She just happened to be walking her grounds and found the vanilla envelope. Her cameras just don't work this month. We know you don't pay your bill, but we know you're trying to upkeep because you want to keep that on Airbnb. I'm sorry, Chef. I'm just saying there are a lot of things here that make sense, and we need to start looking at it and putting it all together because Sheree is a big part of this goddamn plot.
Absolutely.
And you heard her
I
say
believe she
that
lying
she got
about them
receipts.
messages.
Right, you heard her say in this thing that she said, "Oh, I got receipts at the reunion. Keep watching the reunion." We have never seen nobody say Courtney had receipts. Courtney got receipts, but who did presented the receipts? Because Courtney did not. Sheree got the damn receipts, but they came from Courtney and Ralph. Sheree is into this up to her nose. Let's not forget, please let's not give her no room, no time off. Keep her in it. She want to be in every scene. She want to be in every section of the goddamn reunion. Give her what she deserves because she got something to do with all this. This whole plot, the reason that Courtney is on this show has something to do with Sheree as well because she don't like Drew. I'm sorry. Go ahead, somebody else. I'm just saying.
Oh, that is the same lady. That is the same. All right, hello, beautiful people. I was over here looking it up while my sister was talking.
Yep, it sure is.
That is the same lady. It sure
yep,
is.
the one that he had to get together.
It is. It is the same lady. Sure is. Sheree, listen. Y'all know I've been on Sheree neck for the last. I've been on Sheree neck for the last week and a half. And
I want you to stay there.
You don't have no room. And I'm gonna tell you something else. This is another reason why I said these props and receipts and all of that stuff was a flop. I don't really care what Candy said on her speak on it. I really still don't think them text messages said a whole lot. I don't. I feel like it's a pump up to pump up the narrative. Okay, people asking, well, why is Drew slip? She having a hard time explaining. Okay, Drew lie. Okay, all right. What's next?
Yes,
What's next? Okay, she lie. What's next?
Mm-hmm.
My issue is, again, these women talk about empowering women. They talk about being girls. They
Yep.
talk about all these things, but y'all can't support this woman in the middle of a breakdown with her family. Again, you don't got
Mhm.
to like nobody. You don't gotta like somebody to at least have some type of sympathy or empathy for them when they dealing with a divorce. Period.
And I'm with you on this, Chef. I understand that part. The only person I'm giving leeway in this process of coming at Drew on this couch is Candy, because you cannot keep calling. You're not gonna keep calling me a liar to my face. You tried it with the candy coated lies, so if I'm upset at the moment, I'm upset. You are the reason I'm upset. You just added more on to what we were already dealing with. So I can see Candy going at her with this, like trying to defend herself. But that goddamn other couch over there, that whole entire couch, even Sonya with her pregnant self, where you should be pulling all the love and life into yourself. The only time I was waiting, I'm surprised she said about the kids. I was waiting for somebody to say something on that couch, but other than that,
And she still should have shut her mouth if we're gonna be real though.
thank
Shut
you.
up. Because it's very contradictory for you to say keep kids, the kids should be off limits, but you can still you allow Marlo, or you didn't say anything, or we at least we don't know you said anything when Marlo called Brooklyn and Blaze test tube babies.
Yep. It's a
And then
lot of
y'all
things that Tanya
why
has not said anything about.
Candy and Kenya don't fool with Marlo.
Can I
It's a
say
lot of things.
something?
Oh, but sis, I hold on it. Sis, I, I can see why people saying that about Candy, but for me, I don't agree with Candy. It's like, okay, we get it. Candy, we know you ain't lied. We know you ain't lied. But I think when you get on a platform like this and y'all on the stage, okay, you going back and forth. I get that part. But that gaslighting comment, that was wrong. That was wrong coming from Candy. Period. I don't care how mad you are at Drew. That was wrong. In my opinion. I'll say that.
I,
I
I,
know it was wrong.
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna give you a flow, Aunt Natty, but an argument. And I feel like Drew and Ralph gaslight lit us all this, and since they've been on this show. So the gaslighting thing was not, because I feel like both of them been gaslighting us since on this show. But all the things with the custody and all these things that Courtney saying, and Ralph sitting up here just being just sitting there like the innocent bystander in it all, and I just don't understand where my marriage went wrong. I got a problem with all of that. I'm just saying you keep you on this stage going at me with the candy coated lies, and you digging in and you digging in and you digging in, I'm gonna say whatever that come out of my mouth at that point.
The candy lickers ain't gonna like me, and I don't
Uh-oh.
care. I'm gonna say what I got to say,
Well,
and I
I'm not a
said what
candy
I
licker.
said.
Well, y'all remember that the views of the panelists and the comments
This
are
is
not
mine.
my views. Okay.
All
I,
of them lie.
I
Big
want to say
candy
that. I
lie
want to
just
say
like the
that.
rest of them.
But
All of them
y'all
lie.
be on Twitter talking about why you talking about Candy, girl. But I don't
I
even
ain't
want
on
to hear it.
Twitter,
So
but they
Well,
can
I
hit
talk
up
about
my
all of them.
Instagram. They can hit up my Instagram if they got them. I said it. All these Candy lie, Kenya lie, Drew lie, Sheree lie, Sonya lie, Marlo lie, and Twisted Face Courtney is a baller lie. All of them lie. And Candy act like she wanted her to kiss her the way she keep talking about that kiss. Ain't nobody talking about who she be kissing and licking on.
If you keep saying I'm lying, I'm gonna keep talking about it until you stop saying that I'm
I
lying. And you
let
know
you
I'm not
talk,
lying.
Prosperity. I didn't interrupt you. I did not interrupt. This is my opinion. Everybody got their own. I love you to death, Prosperity,
You
but
know
I
I love
didn't
you too.
interrupt
My
you.
bad. Go ahead. My bad.
In any time, it ain't nobody walk God's green earth that ain't told a lie. So I don't want to hear that I don't lie. Everybody lie. And if you got to keep shouting from the rooftops, you ain't no liar, baby, trust and believe you a liar. Your actions should prove it. When I look at Candace's face when her and Drew was going back about her son. She was sitting there with a smirk on her face. But let somebody say something about Blaze, Riley, or Ace. She be ready to drag them. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Kenya is not my favorite, and y'all know that. But Kenya gained some points. Kenya even looked at the text and say, I don't see nothing here so incriminating on what's going tonight. And Candy fish mouth said to mouth, would you text me like that? Still trying to make it something it ain't out of. Candyman cause Todd looks at Drew with a gleam in his eye. Look how he look at her. Yeah. And I said it, and I don't care how many candy lookers come at me because I can handle mine. And Courtney's sister, if I'd have been Allison and she texted me what's good, my response would have been drop your location, boo. I'll come to you, drop your location. Because you don't come to me like that when your sister been stepped out of line. Because just like you don't play about yours, I don't play about mine. Courtney is that Tampa Connect. Courtney is a side chick, and she trying to get in Drew's position. And when she get in it, I hope Rick and Ralph do unverifiable fake cousin Courtney the same way he doing Drew. And if 15 people, if 5 people coming at you at one time, you are gonna get frustrated and fumble your words. Everybody coming at you at once.
Now I agree with that. I agree with that because that's what it
Come
seemed
on
like.
now.
They also all came at Candy too.
We're not talking about Candy at this point. The conversation was Drew, Courtney, Allison, and Courtney's sister.
The conversation was everybody on the stage.
So I'll say this. They did come at Candy,
Ma'am.
right? But Candy ain't going through no divorce. Candy ain't
I'm
going
just saying,
through
we're talking about fumbling words.
that. No, I
was
get
talking
that.
about. I was talking about Drew.
I feel like again, they were all coming at Drew trying to. You got that other side over there trying to prove a point. Y'all trying to prove. Y'all trying to be. Harold said it best. I'll have to agree with what Harold said. Those on that side of the couch was trying to prove this whole situation with Ty. Y'all don't understand. Not only are y'all dragging this on for Drew and Ralph, but y'all also dragging this on for Ty. It's all just to me. It's a reach, if you ask me. I'm sorry, flirting. I believe that then went on. But all this other stuff that y'all trying to feel like y'all trying to prove or whatever. It seemed like a reach to me.
Hold on, can I say one thing
But
about
me
that part,
as
brother?
a full-grown woman, I don't care who kissing who.
Sorry,
Long as you ain't trying to kiss on me, it ain't my business.
Let Annette finish. Go ahead.
But can I say that one part about because when Drew
go ahead.
gave me
I'm finna drop down, Chef.
No, Annette, stay up. I'm coming back to you because I interrupted you too. So stay right here.
I just want to say something about that part that you just said, Aunt Natty.
Go ahead.
When Drew said the what part that gave me the oop about the Drew and Ty thing is when Drew said, well, I don't know what Ralph been doing. So yes, I went to the game. That's the only when I was like, hold up now. Are we saying that there may be something with you and Ty? Because why was that what came out? That's all gave me a hold up.
That makes sense too.
I'm just asking. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay,
she
Inez.
said
You
they
got
were
the floor.
friends.
It's all yours.
She said they were friends. I mean, I go to games. That don't mean I'm messing with none of the players. And if I got a friend playing a game or singing or somewhere, I go and watch and support. That don't mean we doing nothing. They putting so much emphasis. And the main one that's harking on a kiss and putting emphasis on somebody is the same one that kiss and slob on girls anyway. Marlo and Candy. LaToya is the only one that changed her story up about that kiss. Now, when Drew said she have kissed a girl, she did never say she kissed Toya. She said, I have kissed a girl. She took that back. She going through a divorce. You think she gonna sit there and say something to incriminate and hurt her during a divorce hearing? People got to use some common sense, dog. They got all these letters behind their name, and the main one is CS, common sense, and they ain't got that. He already trying to dig up dirt because he want her to pay him alimony and stuff. I don't care what I did, I wouldn't admit it on national TV going through a divorce. And if she did sleep with Ty, congratulations, Drew. When you decided to go that way, you picked a good one.
You sure did.
Sure did, because y'all know how
But
I feel
now,
about
come on,
Milton
Kenny.
High, honey. And
Are
just so
they
we know,
trying?
school being messy.
Are
School
they
bus
trying
sent
to
me a picture of Ty.
sabotage her divorce? Are they trying to make her lose everything in the divorce?
Yeah, I can
I'm
see.
looking deeper than just a little few. They trying to do things that will actually hurt her in this divorce case.
That's what I said. I said that last night. I said that they are trying. That's why I'm like, can both of y'all just shut up? Like, Drew is trying her best not to tell nothing, but they are backing her into a corner, so she got to say something. But I'm just telling her to think about what she said, because they are going to try to use that Ty comment about, well, you heard her say that she didn't know what I was doing. So what is she doing? That's what I'm saying.
But how come ain't nobody jump? How come they ain't on the bandwagon when she showed a text message of the girl telling Rap to bring that D back?
Because they don't go with their thing.
That's
I
true.
know both of their lawyers.
Oh yeah, Mimi wanted a moment. She ain't on Love and Hip Hop no more. She thought she
I
could get on
told y'all
Roar with
this.
that statement.
What did
I've
I
been
tell
saying
y'all?
that.
What did I tell y'all when she did the interview? And you know, I hate saying his name over here, but I'm gonna say it so y'all know who I'm talking about. When she did her interview with Anthony Lofty, and all of it had that clip made the blogs, okay, where she was supposed to be, was done in the dark, is gonna come to the light. Mimi do this all the time when it come to Tato. She do it all the time. That's
That's
how I
when
knew
she
she
ain't
wasn't
with
even
her.
dropping no tea. Mimi stayed doing this. Mimi has repeatedly done this. She used to do it behind Stevie J. Come on
Yep.
now. So Mimi, in my opinion, I knew at the time, and I even commented this in the blog. I'm like, y'all going up for this like she really didn't drop some tea. All she dropped was a picture. A picture. What we doing with that? What we doing with a picture? And y'all can only prove and say something happened at Ralph's birthday party. Where is the other stuff at?
I'm with Kenya. Is there any coochies in this daggone in the
No, that was Courtney
I don't see no
accent.
coochies or
No, Kenya
pins.
said it.
I'm not. What's incriminating about it?
Can you say she didn't see nothing incriminating?
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. She was like, "Do excuse me, is there any cooch or anything? Can I see?" And that's when everybody started talking. But yeah, I'm with Kenya. Like, if it ain't no cooch, if it ain't no, I'm with Schoolboy as well. When she just said, "Is there any pictures of them in the bed?" Like, when I said what Drew said, I'm just pointing out what could be also trying to be used against her.
As
I know
ammunition.
both of their lawyers want to quit at this point because Jesus, stop talking.
But when
Yeah, I
people
get it.
steady coming at you, and you can tell Drew been, well, Allison said Drew been sheltered. Drew wasn't ready for them cutthroat. She wasn't ready for Housewives. But that was Ralph's dream to get on Housewives. Allison said that, and Drew went along with it for him.
And Drew also said in a new interview she might not come back.
Yeah. He wanted the peach.
I believe that.
He worked. They said Peter wanted a peach. Ralph working harder for that peach than Peter ever did.
That ex-chef spoke out too. Oh, you talking about Drew's ex-chef? Ashley, I actually broke that story. Well, I ain't break it. Actually, Diana Rose broke the story first about Drew and the whole chef and her being served with the lawsuit and all of that. Diana Rose actually broke that story first, and then I told my audience the day after. This was back in what, December of last year?
Yeah.
This is like in December or November. They were filming when it happened. That's the reason why I say when they went to Portugal and Sheree stormed off, y'all knew what happened. Y'all knew exactly what happened. Because y'all was there when it happened in Atlanta. It didn't happen after the Portugal trip. It happened before they went to Portugal. Because that
And
picture in which
who hired
Sheree one of them
these assistants and chefs? Is she hiring them, or is they on Ralph's payroll?
Say that one more time, my Nettie.
Who's doing the hiring of the chef and the assistants? Cause for her to be paying them, they sure go against her a lot. Make me
But
think
that's
Ralph got them on
because
his payroll.
that's because uh um Drew need to tighten up her camp. Period.
Yeah.
There should never be. I think that these people that are around Drew get too comfortable. Let me tell you something. The whole chef thing, right? Technically, if I'm your chef, I'm providing meals, but then you also want me to be your nanny, baby. Them is two different jobs. Let me tell you something. You gonna pay me for both of them separately and not together. And I'm gonna have a paper trail of it. We're not doing that. But see, I think that some of these people have gotten really close to Drew. Drew have gotten really close to them. And a lot of this is built on a friendship or built on like a promise, if that makes sense. It's built more so on promises than it is on a solid found. She gotta shut that circle in. She got to, because they're also saying that the assistant is spreading rumors about the tie stuff. Drew, you gotta listen to these people. If these people are saying that's what's happening, you gotta tighten that circle up. You can't just let people freely come in, get information, and go and tell somebody. Like that whole Anthony situation, that would have never happened on my watch. You would have had,
Right.
girl, you'd have had to go
Yes.
somewhere else. There's no way. And Sheree is an idiot for still being friends with that man, because you don't, that type of stuff right there. We don't do that. Close that circle up, Drew. Find some people that really truly do care about you, and also stop being so close and like personal with them. Did y'all used to watch the Have and the Have Nots?
Uh-huh.
To me, y'all remember what how Catherine got real close to Hannah and ended up being her friend?
Uh-huh.
And I don't think that should have happened, because if that person is working for you, you never really go that far with them, right? I feel like that's what Drew does. I feel like Drew just has that open sense of herself that she doesn't mind people coming around her. She probably gets, I don't know, maybe she thinks her energy feeds into other people's energy, which brings, I don't know, but Drew got to close that circle for real.
Well, you said it. We said it earlier, Chef. Drew is really naive. She really thought them ladies on that couch was her friend. When you be
Yeah.
friendly toward Drew, she take it as you are her friend, and she's trusted. She grew up sheltered, so she trusts these people. Being friendly towards and being a friend are two different things. But she has not determined the difference.
That's how Ralph got to her. That's exactly how Ralph got to her.
Yeah, I can see that
And
too.
see, Drew done had one divorce, and divorce was frowned upon in her family.
Right.
So she was trying hard to make this work. She didn't want to have another failure on her hands.
Yes. When you raised
But
up in
baby,
61 years, that's a lot of time for you. That's what you want.
yeah.
Yep. That's
And
exactly what you
baby,
want.
I'm gonna tell you, Rick and Ralph ain't nothing. Let UFCC have him. But baby, when she had said that about my child and asked me what was I gonna do, I'd have been across that stage in 1.2 seconds. Do you hear me? I knew I wouldn't have been coming back, because they'd have fired me.
Yeah, I'd have blacked out.
Because
It'd have
I'd
been
have dog
Portia.
walked her
It'd have
all
been
over
Portia.
the set.
It'd have been Portia and Kenya 2.0, baby.
I'm telling you, I'd have dog walked her all over that set.
The Lord has worked in Drew in ways that I don't even know if I'm asking him to do that right now. Because
He's still working on me, Lord.
Because she would have.
Schoolboy. What's going on with your messy self? Because I saw that picture you sent, but I had to send the right one, honey. Ty was looking good, baby.
Chef, nothing mess around. Let me find out you getting in her DM for something other than an interview.
Who?
Ty.
Well, well, I
Why you ain't
mean,
send me the pic? I want to see.
I don't know, but you know, I got my alerts and stuff on when Ty posts, baby.
I know.
I got Ty on like she a blog or something, baby.
He got Ty on lock, baby. And
I know how I feel about me some time, man.
And Prosperity is a special notification when it's Ty, so he know it's her.
Baby, Ty can get it. Ty and her strap can get it, and I don't even look at women like that.
Me either.
Ty.
I don't look at women like that, but Ty is fine. So Drew, if when you did decide to go that way, Ty was the one, baby, kudos to you.
Baby, kudos to you. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, and I ain't even finna hold you, okay?
And
Because
and the crazy part is we all know
man.
Ty toxic as hell, but baby, Ty can get it. Her and her toxic straps and whatever else she got in them drawers, baby, they can get it.
But another thing, Ty claims her women. If she claimed toxic Mimi, you know she claimed Drew, and she ain't saying nothing.
And also Drew going through a divorce, so she really,
that's what I was
if
about
she
to say.
respects her,
Honestly,
she won't.
Ty is respectful. When the blogs ran with what Ty posted on her story about something about being 6 feet or something like that.
Yeah.
When Ty posted that, Ty always posts that. I pay attention to those stories, y'all.
I know you
always
do.
post that about her the team that she coached. She always posts that.
But they ran, she was talking about Ralph.
Right. They automatically ran with, oh, well, you know, she's responding to Ralph. That's not what that was. So, and then she even came back and said, them people going through enough. Y'all not finna do that. I'm not addressing none of it. Y'all not about to do that. That's another reason why I think that they also going to be very careful with how this information come out as well. Because not only are you exposing someone that's on the show, but you also trying to expose someone that's not on the show.
And far as
Ty can come for y'all. Period.
As far as Candy suing Sheree, sugar honey iced tea by no pay. Baby, save your lawyer money. She ain't got no money.
Girl,
what you gonna get?
Now
She don't own the design.
Y'all see what
changed
Schoolboy
her
did?
pic. Yes,
I heard that. All right, Schoolboy,
That's my
don't
baby.
do that to
That's
Chef.
my baby right there. My future baby mama right there, and the mother.
Now
of my
don't
kid.
make me go get a picture. If we gonna do this, we play the game.
I mean, we can
Lord.
get it popping, Chef, because you know
We can
I'm
get it
already
popping.
ready.
What's up? Let's get it popping.
Oh Lord.
I mean, you
Let's
can
get
go
it
get you some
popping.
light skin.
Can I let y'all know that they both got pics just sitting on Reddit right now?
Yes.
They
I can run
both
to
do.
the whole Bongos video. We can run it back.
What's up, Schoolboy?
Man, this some bullshit. Let me tell you something. Ralph cheating. Okay, Courtney is his side piece. Allison that cracked the code and got them heifers bothered over there. Now, I don't know what Ty and Drew was doing, and if somebody was rubbing clitorises over there, it's all right.
Not clitoris.
Period.
What's wrong with it, Chef? You trying to get you some?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Cause you know I already told you I want a little vitamin D and a little vitamin C too.
Hey, but I
give me
think they
both.
but Candy, you know, don't look. I know y'all Candy Coda Click. I know how y'all roll because y'all
Them
be on
candy
my
liquors, baby.
I'ma say this. Candy, if somebody was screaming and saying that I lied, I'm gonna just, okay, fine. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna just say, okay, I'm not finna get that bothered and riled up about, y'all all know what y'all seen. If the lady didn't want her business blasted like that, okay, let it go. Is it really that serious? Is it really
That's
that
how I
serious?
feel.
If
We talking
somebody
about
said Candy kissed a woman, she bust the gut.
Well, you know, they use NDAs around them parts. So
Yeah,
I don't think
she
that's
kissed a
even gonna
lot of.
happen.
Make me
What?
think she wanted Drew to kiss her instead of Toya, and she won't tie the way she going in.
Does
And I
anybody really want
said what I said.
Does
Who
anybody
don't
really
want Ty?
What did you say? What was
I
that you
thought you
just
said, oh,
said?
did you say Todd or Todd?
I said Ty.
And
I
don't do
say
Todd
Candy,
either.
you can't say
Don't do
Candy.
Todd either. Don't do
I
Todd like that
said
either.
Candy making me think she
What
wanted
about
Drew to
Todd?
kiss
What
her.
about Todd? Because I will talk about him like Mama Joyce talk about him. Because
Leave that man alone. I gotta put a better
Baby,
picture of
who
Todd
don't
up here,
want Ty?
y'all. Hold on.
I
Y'all,
mean, but this
I got
certain
this.
Todd did do something. I just don't believe it. I have a lot of heterosexual women as friends. And just because we may flirt innocently, I ain't never went over there and tried to do nothing sexual with them. And some of the people I'm flirting with, I ain't even necessarily got to be attracted to. Aries just flirt. That's what we do. Because I know it's a lot of people that lied and said I was attracted to their ass. I know damn well I never ever was. Just because you gay don't mean you attracted to everything. That's an ignorant ass viewpoint, but a lot of people share that.
And I know a couple of them.
Because there's some people I ain't no way in hell I would sleep with you even with a paper bag on your head.
That's a better picture of that girl right there. That's a better
Look
picture
at
of
you.
that girl right
Oh,
there, honey.
Chef, I want to see that
Yes.
leg with a tattoo on it.
Oh, the leg. You want to see the leg on that?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I'm
with
gonna
the
pull up her
tattoo on.
Instagram, baby. That's what we gonna do.
Oh, look at
Bam,
you.
right
You
there,
go.
right there, already on the screen, already ready, baby. Hold
I ain't
on,
even mad.
let me get this. Let me show y'all the one Schoolboy sent. It was the one
I
right
did send you that
I
one. I
said,
sent you that.
"Woo, my Lord, today."
I said, ooh, she got the thug on today.
She
Chef
do,
like that.
she do, she do. Let me tell y'all something. It's just I think it's the Ty got a swag that just, as I can hear, it got some of y'all a little, you know.
I tell you what, she got a swag
Like
Ralph
this one
never
right
There
had.
you
here,
go,
like
Chef.
They go to
girl,
leg. They go to
girl.
leg.
No, this the one. This
There
the
go that
one.
leg.
Say, listen. This that leg tattoo, baby. That leg tattoo do some things to me.
Baby, them legs don't get no sun.
Lord.
Baby, Ty got a swag that Ralph ain't never had, never known, never seen, never heard of. I can tell
If
you
she
that.
is with
It really
Ty,
speaking.
I hope Ty rocking her world. Cause to me, Wreck-It Ralph look like he like Hotel. Mel say she ain't never got hers.
Hotel and Maurice.
Damn, and well, I already knew all of them just like they ain't slanging, so it ain't even. It just you could tell that
Like,
they.
look at that right there. She
Yeah,
just
they
got
got
a
more.
physique about
You need to
herself
stop,
that's
Chef.
just
Stop.
sexy.
I'm not even mad right now.
Look at you. Look at you. Just ooh.
Baby, she give
Demetrius,
more
Ty real fine up under
BDE
them
than
clothes.
any
I
of these
believe it
men on
too.
reality TV. I'm sorry. She give more BDE. Ty's just
It ain't hard
got
because
getting used by
anybody.
God.
I think anybody can give more BDE than any of the men on reality TV anyway. That's
All right.
my opinion.
Now, one thing about it, you know,
Look at you.
I don't mind boxing few people over
You don't know how to
time.
fight.
Okay,
You gonna
I'm
fight
just
over?
saying.
Oh.
I be
I'm
waiting for
Chef
people
say
on
what
Twitter
to
to
do.
say
admiring what you putting on the screen. You the one putting it on the screen. How you gonna be mad at us for admiring what you putting on the screen, sir? You got the control. You got the mouse.
Woo, look at
You
that
doing
girl.
this
Look
for us,
at that
not
girl.
us.
Look at her. Woo.
Chef say what's tea when it
Chef,
come
you
to
need to
Ty.
stop.
And
Chef
I'm
say
just
what's
saying that
tea.
we looking at what you showing us, and we ain't complaining. I'm saying nobody else gonna get me like this, but goddamn it, Ty can get me to talk like this.
Well, Simply Elegant One, I'm not on my own. I'm not on my own. Clearly, as you can hear, the people have stated. Okay.
Demetri said she better tie finer than them clothes too, baby. That's what Demetri said, not me. Demetri said I'm just reading it.
Just look at that body and them legs.
All right, Chef, calm down.
I can't, Natty. I can't. Y'all, if I see, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If I
You and
ever
me
see,
both.
y'all
I'm a
talking about
fangirl
somebody that probably curl up in a little ball of nervousness will be me. That the girl
Baby.
is fine, okay? Period.
Won't even talk. Won't even talk.
So when you gonna get in the DM? I don't want to hear all this
Like
foaming and out the
Jessica
mouth
too.
and drooling and
Jessica's
shit.
Jessica got a swag about herself too. She do kind of carry that BD.
Who Jessica?
Niecy Nash wife.
Oh, but yeah,
Oh, no, she get real nigga energy.
yeah, baby.
Yeah, she do. She do.
That ain't regular. That ain't regular, chef. You know that. That ain't regular.
I like it though.
I like
the
it
little
too.
swag she got. It look cute. It's cute.
Damn.
Shoot,
I hear
Ty
you,
even has
Brittany.
me thinking.
I'm trying to stop talking too, but they won't stop showing her, Brittany. You already know they over there saying I'm D deprived, and if I keep talking about Ty like this, they gonna say some other things about me, child. Stop, chef, my brother. But I would like for you to put the other picture back up as your avatar that you had at first, because that one was making me smile a little more.
She looks so good right here though. It look like she's smiling at me.
Oh my God. Shit.
You know what?
She's smiling at me.
People can't deal with straight women being friends with gay women.
That sounds like a personal issue on Natty. That sounds like a personal issue.
I'm about to say
admitting they fine. I can give any woman a compliment. I'm comfortable in my sexuality, and I can be friends with them.
If
that
I
don't
can't
mean
tell a
you
woman she's
sleep
beautiful,
together.
that's something wrong with me, not her.
That's right. And just because I go and support my friend, don't mean I'm sleeping with my friend.
That's true.
That's true.
I keep saying that.
They
And
ask
everybody
her.
keeps failing to catch that on. It's a lot of. I am in the community, and I have most of my friends are heterosexual, and the ones that's gay, they married. So, and I don't cross those type of lines with friends because you a friend, and that's wrong. Like once you a friend, you a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And you respect your friends, you treat people the way you want to be treated, and that's just it. But when you lying on someone, and Ty really could say defamation to all them that's spreading this stuff, and say
That's why I think they careful about what was exposed on the reunion, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and
they don't want no
very
truth.
careful. They were very careful. They handled that with kid gloves, so that lets
Yep.
me know they know this girl has told them, either told production or let them know. Play with me if you want to.
Mm-hmm. And also, Candy, you got a contract, so they can exploit your situation all they want. They can stir
And that's
it
why
up
she
all they want. Ty ain't got no goddamn contract, so they
don't.
gonna stretch out those text messages and put all the sauce into it. Baby, you signed on the dotted line. Ty did not, and you gonna get that work, and Ty gonna get brought up and cut, and it's gonna get cut off at a certain point blank. Period, ma'am.
Mimi always jump off the porch for nothing, honey. I don't know if you've been watching Mimi long.
Jaden did her like that, Aunt Natty. That's why she out here like that, and they never,
Baby, that's why I'm scared of Ty, because baby, Ty got goddamn Mimi in the chokehold, baby. Jesus.
But I think that's anybody that mess with Mimi.
With Mimi.
Because,
Anybody.
all the stuff that she has went through when it has come to Stevie J, he has really tore her up insecurity wise, if you ask me. He's really done.
But you know what? When you start doing threesomes, that's what you get. Because he might like hers better than yours.
Well,
I mean,
he was
the person that came out about them threesomes also said that she was bored.
And that ain't the first person to say that either.
That's right. See, Mimi was doing threesomes to keep Stevie J, and he was liking them others better than he was liking hers. Some things I wish my husband would ask me to do a threesome.
You ain't gonna do it,
I'm gonna 3 his ass right on up out of here.
No, she gonna 3-piece his ass first. That's what she meant to say. No. She gonna act like she Popeyes.
So see, to me, if you want to do a threesome, you want to be with somebody else. So I'm gonna give you that opportunity to go be with them. You don't need me to do that.
Yes, baby, because all the D that you gonna slang, I can take it all. I ain't been here for no reason. I've been taking it this long. Why do I need to now export and import cooch for you. For no, I can do this. I've been doing it.
But if you want some more, you go on out there and get it. But once you get out there,
Stay.
you ain't coming back.
I don't know. It's just their whole setup is like, but I guess because I'm in the community, I know how lesbians play games just like women play games with men. You know what I'm saying? They play games, and so my whole thing is, but you got to stop playing games with everybody because I remember a point in time when Mimi was still on Love and Hip Hop, and Ty told her straight up, "I'm not exploiting my life on here. I know that's what you do for a check." And I know you like to play with your relationships for TV, but I'm not lying with no fake storyline.
Yeah.
And she refused. So then that's when, like, kind of like she was fighting with VH1 and they just kind of like backed up off her. That's why you ain't seen Mimi.
She trying to get on Roar with a damn storyline.
Oh, yep. She sure is.
Mimi, you tired? You wore out? Sit down.
But
What about
why would
Ava?
it fit her anyway? Like some of these people that they throwing out here that want to be on this show, it don't even match. It don't even go together.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like I like light skinned Keisha.
But not for this.
Housewives, get out.
Not for this. Baby, did y'all just see her last week? Child, that ain't housewife approved.
No, ma'am. Honey,
And that's brown skin Keisha. Thank you.
No,
well, she is light
But
skinned.
Keisha ain't even her name. Her
That's
name
Samantha.
is
Samantha.
Samantha. You sure right? That's it.
That's her name. So I look at it like she was goofy as hell too, responding back to another woman. So my thing is, why would you lay down and make a baby with a ninja that ain't taking care of the first one? I question women like that.
That woman embarrassed light skinned Keisha. She should have been embarrassed. That girl literally embarrassed. She laid out everything, even with receipts. And light skinned Keisha got the nerve to come back. Girl, you better enjoy your lamb chops and shut up.
And this, I don't never understand the women that say, but I love that child. If you love that child, your pride wouldn't have overtaken you, and you'd have said all the things that you were saying about that girl's mother. Stop saying y'all love the kids, but you're gonna dog their mama out in blogs on the social media. Like, I can't get with that. I can't get with you, but I love the child. The child ain't did nothing to, sure didn't. So why are you now opening this child up and subjecting this child to be goddamn bullied and talked about? And I just don't be getting with that.
And the child is 8, so I know she got access to a phone.
Thank you.
You know, these kids be seeing this different stuff.
I thought,
like I said, Samantha played herself.
Said she was 11.
Is she 8 or she 11?
Yeah, she bigger.
Well,
I think
she old enough to see what's going on the internet.
Okay,
and her friends are too.
I think I saw a blog said she was 8. I don't know, or maybe that was the last time he saw her. I don't know. I don't quote me, and if I'm wrong,
supposedly they had her in April, but all of them was stupid because the girl came online when she found out light skinned Keisha was pregnant.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, that's showing you mad. You feel some way. So,
and Keisha say she called his mom and sister and asked him why did he get her pregnant. All of it. He was stupid. The mama was stupid, and like he and Keisha was stupid. It was all stupidity. Unless he running over there still tapping that, you should. It ain't your business who else he get a baby by.
Even if he over there tapping, it still ain't your business because you knew he was with the girl.
But you remember that video that came out where he said, well, if y'all cheated, you ain't gonna go nowhere. That told me right then he was still out there for the streets.
Oh Lord, no, I didn't know about that video.
Hold on.
I didn't either.
What the hell we praying for cousin Courtney for? I bet you I waste my damn prayer on her.
I'm praying that I don't never have to look at her face after the night.
I bet you I won't be praying for crocodile ass mouth.
I bet you I don't waste God's time. I don't do that. I have enough going on in my own life.
But who said we was praying for her?
Young Rich.
What the name say? Talking about Courtney is the queen and the star of RHOA. Anyway, I ain't even concerned about that. I ain't concerned about your comment.
No, that ain't a troll. That's a real person.
Oh,
I ain't concerned about the comment. It's more about praying for cousin Courtney. I wish I would. Okay.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna even tell. I'm gonna tell you like this. Not in this life.
At all.
Now, what I do in the next life, I don't know yet. But not in this one.
Maybe in the past life.
We talking about Samantha.
My mama said if you ain't got nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say nothing at all. So I'ma just keep it pumping.
Ain't nobody got shit nice to say
My
about
mama
that.
told me that too, but I didn't always listen to my mama.
You know what?
Well, I'ma choose violence later on with Sheree on Twitter, so I'ma just go on and be cute right now.
Baby, I can't wait to Schoolboy. I have already started with Sheree.
Oh, well, I told her earlier about her thing that no one wants to see. She said, an example of something. I said, well, nobody wants to see a failed housewife and a failed fashion designer. Go ahead. Like,
And
Sheree
Sheree's so bored because we all eat her up and we at her. I know I do. I at her each and every time. Hell, I even added her little new thing. And she just don't block nobody. Sheree is just so baby.
She's so
Sheree.
damn dingy.
Sheree is a middle school dropout like Wanda. I keep telling y'all that.
I said that earlier, Auntie. I said she only got a 6th grade promotional certificate.
Aunt Natty, don't talk about Wanda because that damn food chef sold me yesterday. I'd beat him down for that today.
Baby, them grits,
Did you
those
see
were
it
grits,
yesterday?
y'all.
Did you see them? Did
Those
you see
were
them stuffed
grits wrapped in bacon. Do you know how
Hold
hard
on.
those grits
That's
got
what
to
that
be?
was. That
Do
was
you
grits.
know how hard those were grit? The only time I want a grit
I
ball is
told
when
you
the
that.
nigga
I
do me
told you
wrong.
that.
Those
No,
were
but
grits.
it looked like a potato chef.
If she is feeding that to them kids, that's child abuse. I'm gonna call DHS.
How do you make grits that hard? Like did you just put water on them and because you could not have cooked those grits? I didn't even know grits could be that hard to be in the shape of a damn ball wrapped in some bacon. And the bacon didn't even keep the shape. It was just the grits was that hard that they did not the mold did not break because the bacon is barely wrapped
But
around.
sis, you gotta look at that real close. So what's
Hold
green
on, let
though?
me get on it. Let me get up on it though.
It's broccoli in it.
Is that broccoli? That
Broccoli?
Broccoli
No, you
or
lied. You
that
lied.
is a
Ain't
broccoli
no
or a
broccoli.
pepper. That is broccoli or a green pepper.
I think that's a green pepper.
Okay,
That's
let's
a
go with a
green
green
pepper.
pepper. Let's go with a green pepper. Cause baby, if that's broccoli, she didn't bake the hell out of that damn broccoli, honey. He ain't got nothing left.
Chef, are you
Look at
surprised?
that though. Look at that. Don't even look edible. I
I'm
wouldn't
not
even give this to my
surprised, I'm
dog.
Natty, but I ain't gonna lie to you. When I saw this, I could not stop laughing because I read the caption and I literally said, getting ready for breakfast, bacon stuffed grits. The kids are ready to eat. Them kids is lying to you. Them kids is not ready to eat. They only saying that because you their grandma because
That's
they don't
just,
want that.
just anybody make a liver salad
I was about to say.
will make anything.
I was just about to say we saw that same little boy eat that daggone piece of liver and say that was good, and we all know that he went to the bathroom and was never the same. So we know the kids may say things, but kids say the darndest things, and kids will say what you want them to say to get what they want from you as well.
Damn.
How much did he get paid?
Schoolboy, she made a liver salad.
Hold up. Pause. Time out. Run that shit back. What?
A green
A
liver
liver
salad.
salad.
Oh, I'm
She
about to
had
throw
some
up.
spinach.
Oh,
She
Natty,
put the rice on top of the spinach and put the liver on top of that and made a liver salad. Not salad, a salad.
Chef, you haven't brought her up on the Wanda needs of it all.
No, because you know she been fighting with
Who I've been fighting with? I ain't been fighting with Peggy.
been fighting with Peggy.
No, me and Peggy had that one run-in about Bell Collective and Letitia and them damn scamming ass brunches. And we ain't had no run-ins since then because I think I blocked the ass. I think I did.
You can't be fighting with people that wear shirts from Ari's boutique.
I wasn't fighting with her. I just
You can't
said,
fight with
damn.
people that look like Miss Piggy.
Oh Lord.
Well, her
Well, that
body
could be a
sure look
lot of
like
people, Aunt Natty, because it's
with
a
that
lot of
big
them.
mop wig.
No, that's her hair.
Is that her hair?
Yes, those are supposed to be dreads.
And you lie.
Yes.
Let me check this right here out.
Is that Wanda?
Yeah, baby, you ain't never
That's
seen
the Mackie
Mackie
pie
pie,
right there.
Mackie pie, and Mackie soup.
That small thing of macaroni and cheese, yes.
Macaroni cheese.
Okay, look at them.
I had to turn it down because of the Rihanna music in the
Let me see
background.
how it works. Let me see.
Look at that bathroom rug right there.
Yeah, ain't that a bathroom rug? The thick
Yes, it
bathroom.
is. Yes, it is. But it go with her decor.
Okay.
Let me see what I'm working with. Let me see. Okay, I'm ready.
With them cafeteria shoes on.
Baby, them things big as hell.
Look at that suit.
Look at that Mackie suit.
Ew.
That's a Mackie pie.
Okay,
That
Oh,
look
that's
like you
Mackie's
gon'
suit.
Now,
The other one is the
let me
Mackie
give y'all
pie.
a cooking tip.
Oh, that's the
Let me give
Mackie
y'all a
soup.
cooking tip. Can I give y'all a cooking tip?
Yeah, what's the tip, Chef?
Macaroni and cheese. Do not dig in it right after you take it out of the oven. You gotta
Exactly.
let it settle. You gotta
You
let it
gotta let
sit.
it sit.
I don't even
You don't
eat it, and I know that.
do that, especially with cheese, because cheese gotta settle.
Exactly. But I
So,
think that's still juicy from all that milk she put in it too.
yes,
Sassy K.
absolutely.
No, ma'am. She did not make liver and rice with the salad. She
No.
put the spinach in the plate,
I'm gonna show y'all
the
in just a
rice
second.
over the spinach, and the liver on.
still bubbling over. It's ready.
It's
Yes.
still
That look like
bubbling
that's
over, but
gonna
it's
no shade. That look
ready.
like that's gonna give you the runs.
It is.
Now you got it.
It's gonna
You
give you
got
a
the
couple
bread,
of things.
you got the macaroni and cheese, you got the dressing. And next will be
She
tomorrow.
do
We're
got the
gonna do the
cafeteria shoes
turkey
on.
and chitlin. Yeah,
Them
for you
somebody
guys.
else's.
Yes. Come
Did
back
she say chitlins?
with Miss
Yep.
Wanda.
Yeah, she did.
See,
But
Chitterlings.
hold on, I'm not
Oh, I
done
know
yet.
she don't clean them good.
She don't even clean her potatoes, so I know she ain't cleaning them
That's what I
greens.
said. I know she ain't cleaning them good and she ain't cleaning nothing else.
She don't clean her
Oh, but
kitchen.
this
She
what
don't
you
clean
really
her
ought to
room.
get you some of, schoolboy, and
What?
everybody in the chat. This what y'all really need to get y'all some of.
I know they
See,
ain't the big
y'all
best
ain't had
one.
nothing till you had something like this, baby. That big best, baby. Get
I
you a big
know it was the
best,
big
honey.
best. I know my brother now.
Get you a
I
big
there
know
they
he was
go,
best.
going
baby.
to this
That's
damn
that
big
big
best.
king burger. That's that big king. Yes,
That
yes,
raw
yes,
bacon.
that big king.
Look,
You
okay,
got
she got cabbage. She got cabbage. She got
Hot
hot
dog,
dog. She got bacon. She got regular beef patty.
onions, mushrooms.
Look, there go the bacon. There go the hot dog. Cabbage.
That looks. I ain't even gonna
And
hold you. That
look,
looks so
I
disgusting.
still don't know what kind of sauce that was.
That's
And
a
That was
some
big
some
best of a
barbecue
barbecue
burger,
sauce.
sauce.
baby.
And the big old and the big
Don't
old
forget the
scrimp.
shrimp.
Again, that
Look
looks
at them.
nasty as hell, and I would not be eating it.
What's
That
wrong with
looks
that
gross.
bread?
Hell no. And that
I
Ugh.
kitchen
thought
don't
she had
even.
put I thought she had put the bottom bun on top, but no, she did that whatever she did on that stove and had the
Look,
nerve
and
to write
then
the
she
word
I
Christmas.
spelled
wouldn't
big
even eat
best
that
with
if
the
I had the
sauce.
munchies.
She spelled big best with the sauce. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She
But
put
wait,
that daggone stuff that y'all put on them that crab sauce and barbecue sauce on that thing to get. And she
that
put
is
liver and she put god daggone what the hell the spinach on that as well because she don't call it spinach, she call it spinach.
okay. Here
And
we
you
go,
think
right here. This is the best video that there ever has been. Y'all know I don't really try to show the kids, but
Baby.
wait, is this the kids' reaction? No, I
Mm.
need to get to the video of her cooking it first because you can be
what's
like,
that,
what
Chef?
Because the gravy is green.
that liver Sally?
Baby, when she did that, I was done.
And schoolboy, she pulled the blood from the uncooked
And tell her friend
into her
again.
liver
Your boy
and gravy.
Courtney P is back in the kitchen. Your boy Courtney P is back with Wanda. In the night, we doing liver and we doing rice. Tell her what it is, Wanda.
okay, Mr. Courtney P up in here with me. All right. He in here with
Look
show
like a
enough
fool.
Miss Wanda, baby. Yes, and Miss Wanda kitchen. Yes, that part right there. But let me tell you what I'm cooking tonight is Courtney, I got these delicious liver with onion stuff with onion. Yes, this delicious stuff with onion. And that gravy will make you want to slap your mama face. Yes, yes, yes. And also I got the rice, and I cooked a couple little biscuits to go with it. Something real simple, something real quick.
Wait,
Brother
yeah,
Paul.
wait.
So,
I got a question. I got a question. Since when? Since when? Since
Get
when
3
do biscuits
biscuits.
come with only 3?
And brother, don't forget, I did the detecting on it, and them biscuits turned colors as they were sitting on top of the stove. Don't forget those biscuits went from light to dark, and they were not in the oven. They were sitting on the top of the stove, and they just changed colors. And don't forget that rice was cooked in the oven. And then she poured a
Yes, she did.
whole pot of
No,
grease
she didn't cook rice in
into
the
it.
oven. Not in the, oh.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes,
And
she
she
did.
poured
Yes,
a
she
pot
did.
of grease in it.
yeah,
You know,
that's
y'all
me.
making my stomach hurt. Oh my God.
And so, like we say all the time, Wanda,
She
if
said it was
somebody was
stuffed with
trying to make
peppers.
some liver and
I mean,
rice,
with onions.
just a beginner, what would you tell them? What would you tell them for as like ingredients? How long the expectation time for the meal to be done? An hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, hour and a half. Give me expectation time, because I'm a big man. I know sometimes you can make some quick, sometimes it take a little bit longer.
Okay, this dinner right here that I'm doing tonight is only take like 35 minutes to do. You got to make sure your liver is very, very cold when you're doing it, because if you don't, it will tear up. Liver is very tender and it will tear up, especially the ones that I use. I always use calf liver because it's very good and very easy to hold up. And also, when you're cooking it, it don't take that long to cook. You just only using salt and pepper. That's it. Take it and put a little bit of grease just to cover the bottom of the skillet with a little grease. Put it over there like you're frying chicken. Don't let it cook long on both sides. Just flip it over to the other one, and then take it out. And then you go ahead and pursue putting your onions and bell pepper and all that stuff in there, and put a little flour in to make the gravy stick, and then go back and drop your liver back off in there for it to finish cooking. And that's it. That's it. Rice, I do my rice very quickly. I take my rice, if I'm doing anything, I take my rice and I take it and I put it in this pan. I put a little water up there to cover to the top of the pan, and I put it in the oven and I let it cook, let it take its own course and cook.
So you telling me this liver and rice take 30 minutes? You see, look at the gravy. Look at how that liver sitting there. I know everybody don't eat liver and rice. I know everybody don't like onions. But Wanda doing her thing again and again and again. So Wanda, tell everybody when it comes to the liver and rice. I know you said 30 minutes, and you gave basically the ingredients. What else would you tell them about cooking it? I mean, is there a certain temperature you recommend, or
you cook liver all the time? You cook it on low. You start off.
Brother, can we please make the announcement that these are Wanda's words and not the chef? He did not tell y'all to do none of these things that Wanda said do in this video. She did not tell you to do that. That is not him.
Wait, he asked. She said,
Low.
Cook it on low.
And that's why it wasn't done. And she also told you not to cook it all the way.
Y'all gotta stop listening to Wanda.
Cook it on high. Make sure the grease is good and hot when you frying, just like you frying chicken, like I said earlier.
And brother, you know that grease was not hot.
Once you set it in there, if it's not hot, it's not frying. Just let it sit there, and then for
brother,
you.
Can you rewind it to the part where the grease was not cooking, and she
you
never
make sure
turned
your
hot?
grease is good.
Well, it was on high.
It's in this video.
Nobody likes to try Courtney P. Again. Thanks for walking and talking.
And she told y'all to cook it on high, but that day on low, and that pan was on high the entire time, y'all.
To be clear, I have cooked rice in the oven, but only because I was doing something else and I knew I wasn't going to be watching it on the stove. So it's possible. It is possible.
Yeah,
but when it comes to Wanda, her cooking it in the oven, you don't supposed to tell people to cook no rice in the oven, because most people have a hard time with you cooking it on the stove.
Yes, because a lot of people have still not mastered rice. They could be, real shit. I know people my age that I just barely master rice. Okay, and so I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't putting no
1
rice
cup
in
of
the
rice
oven,
to 2 cups of water.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
okay,
be careful, because sometimes when your water start
Boiling.
boiling, some of it has evaporated.
Yep.
Be careful.
And your
And I
salt
always tell
intake.
people,
That's why you
you can either
cut it
use
low, right?
salt.
That's why
You
you
can
cut
either
it
use
low.
salt. You can use a little olive oil. I think olive oil is a little bit better, in my opinion. It keeps the rice very fluffy.
Oh, it's fluffier and fluffier and softer.
Yeah, with the olive
Olive
oil,
oil. Okay.
or you can use salted butter or
Okay.
anything of that sort. But it does keep it a little bit separated. That way, when you are and always, y'all know you don't stir no rice. You
Not at
add the
all.
rice in there while it's boiling, cover it up, turn it down, and let it cook. Easy.
Or just going to buy you a boiling bag or buy you that 5-minute rice. All you do is sit there. Cause I tell my kids, don't mess up a whole pan of rice for no daggone reason. Go on and get you a daggone little one packet of goddamn rice. And my daughter just moved out, so I'm trying to get her not to burn her house down and not to just be ruining all the food and be having to go back. Get you a bag of rice or get you that 5-minute rice that you let the water boil.
Y'all
Then you
about to
pour your
laugh at me.
rice into it and you cut it off and it do all the cooking by itself. I'm just trying to help people out.
Y'all gonna laugh at me.
No, because you done did something messy. What the hell?
Exactly.
Now, I ain't done nothing messy. I don't know how to use no rice cooker.
You don't know how to use no rice cooker?
The
Nope.
rice cooker is the rice cooker. How you? Huh?
I don't know how to work it. You supposed to put
You know what? We be giving too much of ourselves up here sometimes.
I'm just saying, I'm old school.
You old school.
I don't use no rice cooker. Let me tell you one time, my brother say, because I had bought some mini rice. He say, you're not gonna make some regular rice using the rice cooker. I said, oh, you don't like the mini rice? Nah, because sometimes I think it'd be a little crunchy still. I said, well, I don't know how to use no rice maker. Hell, do you? Because somebody gonna have to show me on how to use a rice maker. So
Tell him just to put a little more water in that rice from the minute rice and just. But
I just put I really just make rice, y'all. Like I'm from Louisiana or something. I make rice and put it on in the refrigerator, baby. And we can eat it for several meals if we have to. Warm that thing up, put a little butter and sugar on it, and call it a day.
Oh, you real country based. You like the butter and the sugar.
Well, sometimes.
Yes,
Now, if I'm eating it with like something that got gravy on it, then no, I'm gonna probably use that gravy. But if I ain't got no gravy, yeah, I'm gonna put some sugar on my rice.
My kids do that. Oh my God. I don't see how y'all like sweet rice. So do you like rice pudding too?
Not really.
Like rice pudding. Rice pudding is
Not really.
I don't like it either.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all making fried rice, it's always easier to use rice that you've already cooked like the day before, or that has already been chilled. That's the best way to do it.
And it's cut down a lot of time, baby. A lot of time and a lot of error.
I prefer bread pudding over rice pudding. I don't know rice pudding
Neither. I'm just saying y'all put sugar in the rice. Every time I think about people putting rice and sugar, I just think of rice pudding. I don't know why.
Well, I know like here we eat rice for like breakfast, almost like it's oatmeal. Like we'll put a little what am I trying to say? Some sweet milk. What is it?
And rice? Condensed milk?
Yeah. You put the sweet milk in there and a little butter and you eat it for like breakfast. Like
I never heard that.
We do that, huh? Well, sassy KK, sometimes I'll be in a hurry. I'll be to just boil my rice, but I always shock it and chill it with ice cubes and water.
I'm actually so hungry.
I'm hungry just listening to Chef. Well, let me tell you what my dinner was today, my lunch. So I made chicken and steak bites. I made steak bites, I made chicken and I made potatoes, but I kind of made it like into a stir fry together with some broccoli. And made like a garlic butter and just dipped and ate. It was so good. I can't wait to eat it again. Why the
People say they
housewife?
hungry, so he
I
just
need to
make them
give me some
hungrier.
recipes from you because you just be, oh, you got me all hungry.
Well, listen, good news, y'all. Good news. I'm about to purchase this camera. Hallelujah. And I promise
Yes,
I got
God.
y'all with the recipes now. I got y'all with the recipes now. That was the main thing I needed was a camera. People say you use your phone. It's so hard to use your phone when you cooking, in my opinion. And plus, I ain't got no cameraman. It's just me. So I would prefer to use a camera that I can control in a way that that's what it's meant for. You know what I mean? So,
Shondelin. Child, ain't nothing
huh?
like some black eyed peas with sugar. But baby, I ain't eaten
Wait,
a good
what?
bowl of black eyed peas since my mama left this earth, baby. I want some black eyed peas with some sugar.
Black eyed peas with sugar?
I don't know
That's
how you eat peas
interesting.
with no sugar. I have never done that. I don't eat my sweet peas. I don't eat my pork and beans. I don't eat my baked beans. I don't eat not one piece of bean because them the only beans I'm gonna eat. And don't you say nothing about my goddamn palate. We're gonna leave that alone because we family and we're gonna let everybody else know what they know about us. They don't need to know no extra. But every piece of bean that I eat
She
don't
gonna
have
walk
sugar
into
in it.
something. She gonna walk into something trying to keep me from saying something.
I'm just gonna cover all the bases with you right about now, sir. But yeah, all my beans I eat with sugar. I don't know. I ain't
Never
say butter
heard that.
bean. No, I ain't say no other. I said all the beans that I eat. I'm not a country girl. I don't eat all them beans, but my black eyed peas gonna have sugar in it. My mama didn't eat sugar in hers, but I had to have sugar in mine.
Well, I will say this. I don't know if y'all like soups and stuff, but it's about to when it start getting cold, honey. I'm gonna be a soup somebody. Y'all gonna be looking up and you gonna be like, "Now, chef, did you just come up with that soup? You just woke up and come up with that soup?" I'm gonna create all kind of soups, honey. I love soups, so I can really eat soup at any time of the year. I made a potato soup, a loaded potato soup. It was good.
I
It was
remember that
so
one.
good.
If
That
it
loaded
had
potato soup was
cheese in
good.
it,
Loaded
it would have been
potato.
everything.
Do you make the lobster bisque soup too?
No, but I do want to. I do want to. And honey, I got me some lobster. Don't be tempting me.
I'm just saying,
I
I'm
don't
trying to
care.
get a couple recipes because they say we supposed to get one of them bad storms again around February. I need to be,
Yeah, they say our
prepared.
winter gonna be horrible here in Texas, honey. I ain't ready. Yeah,
Nothing
we're
but
gonna be doing all kind. I'm gonna do like different chilies. Have you ever had like a chicken
yes.
chili? Have you
Yeah,
ever had a chicken chili before?
no.
No,
So it's
I've heard
literally
of
made like regular chicken, but you just make it with ground chicken instead.
yeah, I've heard
And
of
it's
it, but I ain't never tried it.
it's really good. It's really good. It's kind of like making it with ground turkey, but you're using chicken. It's so good. I don't eat so I like butter beans, but I don't eat like the lima bean. Girl, did you say beanie weenies? Don't you supposed to
She
only
said
eat that
beanie
when you
beanies. There ain't no
she said
W.
beanie, but I think you mean beanie weenies, don't it? Yeah, they say we gonna have, and it may not even necessarily be snow, but when they do that, it be the ice. It
It be
be
the
the
ice and it
ice.
be the snow. It
Yeah,
be getting on my nerves. I'm just trying to be locked in with somebody daughter during that time. And
not
She
then
said
somebody
it be
daughter,
the ice and the snow.
but it mainly be that ice though.
it be the ice below it, and then the freezing rain, and then the snow on top. And they don't.
Hmm.
And down
That
here, they do
ice is
not
a
salt
sucker. They
roads.
don't do the word roads and stuff.
Nope,
That
they do
ice will
not
get
salt
you.
the roads.
What?
Yeah, because roads in the south are not built the same as roads on the east coast.
Yeah,
Mm.
our roads not built like nobody's, because baby they tear up so damn. Baby they more fragile than a black male's ego. I promise you they
A
are.
lot of it, a
Them
lot of it
roads tore
also
up down
too
here,
is the
chef. No.
summertime because of the heat too.
Yeah, the heat be wearing on the asphalt and the concrete.
I don't even
It's hot.
Hmm.
I don't even think they use asphalt or concrete on the streets in DC or hell the whole eastern border. I don't think they use asphalt or concrete. I don't know what they use, but I swear my hand to God, every winter, every summer they building roads, and soon after the winter is over, they fixing them every year.
Yeah, I know here They stay fixing the highways and stuff because they be getting potholes in the middle of the highways and byways. Honey, what's the name? Schoolboy. I know the people don't know unless they live here in Dallas, but did you see all of that traffic on 75?
Girl, did you see the 28 car pile up yesterday?
I saw that, but did you see them people going the opposite way on the ramp?
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like, oh my God, what is going on? How y'all driving back up the ramp?
Well,
that
you
you supposed
know,
to-
but you
Man.
know, today was the opening for the Dallas Cowboys. So
Oh,
you know
Lord.
it's crazy. So you probably got traffic from downtown, then whatever events, because if it's football and baseball, if they add in tandem, Arlington is toe up. I wouldn't even go that direction if you paid me.
Is the
I was
game
looking
this
at that too.
weekend, next weekend, the weekend after when the game is?
Oh, I'm sorry. The game is Monday night. I think they play Monday night. Damn. And I need to be
Oh.
watching because I got a bet with somebody about the
And then when is
Cowboys.
the preview and
That's always the same weekend as OU and Texas play at the fairgrounds. You already know that, and the fair don't start till the 29th. It ends the 22nd of October. So I believe it's that second weekend that they play. I think.
now y'all gonna be talking about my chef on here begging for cash outs. Well, honey, y'all know I gotta go down to the fair and have a fried corn dog, or fried Snickers, a fried Twinkie, or fried
And
something, honey.
it's expensive, so y'all make sure
It
y'all
is so
cash up
expensive.
well.
It really is. It's expensive.
It's
Because
expensive.
I wanted to take my nephews this year. I still hope I can. My nephews and my niece, so they can
And I think
experience.
so if you go by yourself, if you go after 5 p.m., children cannot be there without an adult.
I am so glad they did that,
I'm about to say,
honestly.
that sounds about
I am
right.
so glad they did that because last year, right after the pandemic, everybody was complaining about the fact that it was too many kids around. But my thing is this though, how they gonna keep up with all that? Because
I think
security
they're gonna
gonna
have
have
the
to be.
police involved more, like the Dallas PD, because they said we have so much crime right now, and our crime is on spike because of children. It's all teenagers. It's not even the adults that's really doing the crimes, it's the kids. So they said this year, because of all the crime that's going on, if you are a minor, you must be with an adult after 5 p.m. at the fair. They not
That's
doing it.
good. That is good.
Yeah, I'm glad they
Y'all
did
won't be
that. 'Cause
snatching
like I
teddy
said,
bears and corn dogs without your parents.
Well,
and I
yeah, I
hope they
mean, if you
bring somebody
grown,
here that's worth watching. Man, they ain't brought nobody, at least in my opinion, in concert since Jasmine Sullivan, and that was what
okay,
in
so it's Chris at
2018.
Michelle. I can tell you who it is. It's Chris at Michelle,
Oh,
Lil Jon, and it's somebody else, black. Because I looked at it the other night.
sure,
And
Michelle is
typically,
a
you
good.
know, the gospel stage be pretty lit. They
They
always get
do.
Kirk because Kirk is a
They usually
native.
get They usually get Kurt. Is he on tour though? Ain't he on tour with Ty Trippett and now?
You're
The
taking night
tour
off.
don't start till
I'm going to
October.
see Kirk in October in Memphis. He on tour.
He on tour. Okay, I knew
Yeah,
he was. I
They
know
start
who
in
all was with
October.
Kurt.
He'll be
Yeah,
in
they start in
Memphis.
October, but you know they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that gospel night the day after the game.
I'm about to say, because he coming to that fair.
Yeah,
I
he
think he
gonna
got a
come.
standing thing with that.
Yeah, he definitely gonna come. It's always dope. So if you guys are here in Texas, I'm pretty sure y'all got something like that where y'all at. But if you
Oh, I'm
hear,
sorry, I missed somebody. CeeLo Green. So it's CeeLo Green, Chrisette Michelle. That they're in the first week, and then Lil Jon is in the second week, and then they have a somebody. They have a somebody
Not somebody.
doing the Selena experience. But then everybody else, I don't even know the rest of these people because it ain't for me.
But
let me
CeeLo
tell
gives a
y'all.
good concert. I don't be knowing his songs, but the music be good. And Chrisette Michelle's gonna sing her face off.
Yeah,
It just be hot though sometimes.
Anetta, you say you going to the Memphis tour date?
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna go to all the Texas ones. I think I'm gonna go to the one. I'm gonna go to the Houston one and to the Dallas one and San Antonio.
Okay,
Cause
Chef getting at for the
I
Kurt.
have friends. I have friends that live in San Antonio that wants to go. So I
Self,
want to
watch
go with them.
that. You going with your friends, you're gonna be sleeping with them now.
Oh Lord. If Ty ain't there, he ain't sleeping.
Well, I don't have to worry about that, Aunt Maddie.
Oh my God.
You know,
Now you know
uh,
I'm being facetious.
I know
know.
you are. I
That's
was
why I
just gonna
said if
let you
Ty ain't there.
know they well, it may be one friend that ain't no telling.
Church
No, I'm
home.
just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just
But
playing.
it ain't no
But-
alcohol, so he good, Aunt Natty. It's a church
yeah, it's a
style.
gospel concert. This is a different
Baby,
one.
if it was some
If I was going,
alcohol, then we be worried.
let me be going to somebody else concert, Lil Wayne concert, something like that. Then that way you gonna have to worry about it.
Baby, man or woman, if he got some alcohol, blame
Ain't
it
no
on
telling
the
who's liable to
just
get
didn't lose.
to give me vitamin D and C. Okay.
Now you.
Y'all ain't never heard the story. That's y'all fault. Y'all missed it. But I did.
I heard it.
Damn, they said I heard it.
And I ain't never gonna forget it.
Well, listen, y'all.
It was good talking to you again, schoolboy.
Oh, thank you.
I enjoyed you yesterday too, schoolboy.
You're welcome.
Child, I done got
Well, I
so
always
many
enjoy her,
DMs.
but I haven't talked with her on the live in a good.
No, I was on her panel yesterday. I mean, they not chat.
Yeah, I went in it a little bit too because she's still on my list. I still get her notifications.
Well, y'all know we fit to get ready to be messy tonight
Thank
on
you.
Twitter.
Who gonna
Y'all
be
go
on
on and get.
messy? I'm
You ain't
not messy. I'm safe.
No, we coming
Here
back
she go with
after the-
this. Here she go with this
No,
save
schoolboy's
stuff.
lying.
She and I said that yesterday. And here she go with this save stuff again, y'all. We already know what the truth is.
Exactly. Look who she got on her goddamn thing. She done made us sit here and look at this
saved and
beautiful black
sanctified and
woman.
filled with the Holy Ghost and the Spirit. It is Sunday. I am not gonna lie.
The Holy Ghost literally asking how he get in. The Holy Ghost say, how I get in it? Because
Holy Ghost saying, you might as well pray for Courtney if you're gonna keep saying the thing that you.
Ooh, now you know.
The Holy Ghost said, after this reunion, I have left the building.
Oh yeah.
Baby,
After this,
the Holy Ghost is saying after Chef and goddamn schoolboy done sat here and enthralled and tried to get all these women up here.
I wasn't
You
involved with
glancing
that.
at these two beautiful women up here.
Mm.
The whole entire
Yeah.
damn show.
Chef
I
chose
guess I got
violence.
to. I
So I
guess I
had to
got
meet
to
him
take. I
on
guess
his
I got to
energy.
take it. I got
But
to
you
take
do
that
know
one.
you chose violence first, schoolboy, because you came up here quiet as a mouse.
Well,
left.
you know, and
Then
see,
drop
that's
down.
what's petty.
Titties
Then
out.
drop down. She
And
dropped
came back.
down to come back with a picture of
Exactly.
Megan.
Yeah.
And then he went and chose violence and put
Bongo.
2 different pictures of her up here. I'm just
Now,
stating the state of events how it went on my
quick
side.
question.
Now, Steph,
Not a
you need to
question.
leave Sherade alone. Now, please don't start tonight because I
You
already know
already
you gonna
told us
start.
you gonna start.
I'm about to get off right now so I can go put Sheree on notice. Hey, you already know what the tea is. Sheree gonna get dragged tonight. Sheree gonna get dragged tonight.
Schoolboys came up here and told us that is what she is primarily going to Twitter for. Why are you
That's what she
explaining
said. She
yourself?
No,
did say that.
she said
She
she's
did.
already got started.
I had already got started with one post.
And she told us before I said that, she said she gonna dig into Sheree tonight. And I said, schoolboy, I done already started. And she said, I have too.
I
That's
just got to get my thumbnail together, but tomorrow, I plan on going live on my page because I got some things to say. This I'm gonna have to talk about this season because this is tragic.
Chef, are we coming back after the reunion tonight?
Not tonight.
You know,
Not tonight.
Are you prosperity? I'm out
You know
tonight.
I am.
Well,
But
I'm
I
out
am-
tonight.
I am
all day.
definitely going live like noon tomorrow.
Okay.
He going noon. He going live 8 o'clock in the damn morning. His ass gonna be
It probably
up.
will be
not
early.
sleep. Cause I miss it. That's how I know. Cause I go back down my YouTube timeline and I see that you were live 15 hours before I saw it.
Yeah, because you're gonna go up about 8:30, 8:45.
Thank you,
I'll
schoolboy.
be drinking my coffee. I'll be listening and shit. Yeah, you gonna get up time.
Or I be
But you
just
will
going to
DM me.
sleep.
You
Well,
will
I'm
DM
gonna
me.
send
I had to get up because y'all know I got to get my baby ready for school.
I
I
know. That's
already
why I'm
be
just
up.
trying to tell you. Don't tell the people 12 o'clock because I want the people to watch. So I just want you to give them the time because either
Okay,
I'm
well,
going to sleep or I'm
okay,
already,
well,
I already went to
He
sleep.
gonna be up.
well, it'll
Gonna
be
be
in the morning. How about that? It'll be
I'm gonna
before
set
noon.
my alarm for 7
As
o'clock so I won't miss it.
okay. Do that. That sounds about right. You in the time frame, ma'am. Because 12 o'clock is a lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie, people.
Okay, give me at least a 9. I got you.
Cause you
I
know what,
typically make it
Prosperity?
back to
He
the
be
house.
done said he gonna go live one time. And I hit him, I say, I missed it. I had to catch the replay.
Anger.
Oh, because that's because I went earlier.
It's always early. It's never
No.
12. He's never going live for the first time in any day at 12 o'clock or after. It's gonna be before that. So you get your Patreon, get your membership. Because whether it's Patreon or it's YouTube, he's going live before 12 o'clock. I just want to let y'all know he's going live before
I
11.
do be going live in Patreon very early. And I
That's
know a
what
lot of
I'm
y'all
trying to
don't
tell
see
y'all.
it till halfway through the day.
That's what I'm trying to
That's
tell
what
y'all.
I'm saying, child.
Get your Patreon.
Even
Sometimes,
though y'all
sometimes
know I
schoolboy,
didn't
I
watch the
can't,
show, but I've been watching the reunion. So I'm ready for it.
I can't, schoolboy, you already know. I can't type up everything. And you know I wakes up in the middle of the night and I be going the hell off
Yes,
on
I
Twitter.
know
You
you
know
do.
I do.
I wake up in the morning and flip open my timeline, and it's just I'm like, damn, what in the hell?
Baby, I be going down the RHOA, the hashtag RHOA thing on Twitter, and baby, Chef got a good 6 at the top. That's at the top. I ain't talking about
And
at the
then you wait
bottom.
to
That's
start
at the top.
early in the morning, so you get up choosing violence. It don't even. It's
Exactly.
not that serious.
I did that this morning. I told Violence this morning I was ready for
You
him, boy. I
did.
was ready for him.
I
What's
had
up?
to leave and go to church, yeah, but I came back and started back where I left off. That woman done lost her mind. I wouldn't sit up on her because you don't want to go to her church. I gotta be a crackhead.
Oh
That's what
Lord.
she said. She said you're a crack. And let me tell you something, Natty. The reason why I had to address it was because I got 2 DMs. And one of the okay, I'll just go in and tell y'all. I was on St. James platform yesterday. Y'all know St. James come in the chat every now and then. So I was on his platform yesterday and I I was talking about this situation and she came in the comments.
Who?
Her name is Lillian Lloyd. Well, it wasn't her. It was her. I think it was her fan page, but I think it was her. I think it was her, right? But it said a fan page. So they was talking crazy, talking stupid, right? Well, after we got done with the live, I think I had came in here, got something to eat, laid down, and I was watching Hawthorne on Tubi. I'm sitting there looking, and I saw that I have 2 other message requests that I hadn't paid attention to. I opened up the message request, and it's like them telling me, "Well, you need to make sure you wake up in the morning because we're gonna make." Girl, if y'all don't get the hell out of here, Lillian Lloyd with some stands, man, stop playing. Get out the gate. That's why I said what I said, and I meant it with my whole chest.
I was about to say when you in charge of your own fan page, baby, that is a new low. That's a problem, ma'am. You should not be
You'll
in
be
charge of your
surprised.
own fan page
You'll be
like that.
surprised.
And she was asking for cash out to produce
She asked for a
her record.
$10,000 cash out.
What?
Sure was.
It wasn't planned. It
Playing.
wasn't planned. She said, I just know somebody, the Lord is going to put it on somebody's heart to give a $10,000 seed, honey. A $10,000 seed, honey. Y'all
Y'all
gonna
want
help me
this
buy
music?
Oh, well, I got a chance with Ty then, if that's the case, child.
child.
She
I
said, if
told her
y'all
you,
want this
Mad at me,
music,
brother, because I got a chance.
but these people wanna say, our chef do it big, big, big. And somebody like her, and people send it. She didn't call
Yes,
you, the R word, she didn't call you all kind of
F
stuff, just
word.
cuss you out. And y'all still donate to them
talking
people.
about she
And
gonna
y'all
get
gotta
her a
pull a
church.
leg.
And somebody in there must have told her they wasn't going. She said, well, if you don't want to come and sit up under me, you must be a crackhead. I said, do you think I would sit up under somebody like she better be glad I wasn't in her line. Cause baby,
I'ma
she
just say it
probably
like
would have
this,
been
y'all.
threatening me.
timing is everything. And I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of a reference. She been singing with Ricky Dillard in New Generation, y'all. If y'all know who that is, she been singing with them for 18 years, singing with him for 18 years. She got up talking crazy to people like, y'all really think people in the community choir is getting paid? Everybody know how community choirs work. And everybody know good and well Ricky Dillard is not paying 106 choir members. We know that. No one is stupid. So you getting on the internet saying that, to me, they had a live recording yesterday. She went live the night before, and she went live as soon as the live recording was over. You had malintent with what you was doing. Otherwise, you would. You mad at everybody for having an opinion about something you brought to the internet. So I just had to drag her, and I stand on what I said. I sure do, and I meant it with my whole chest. You guys have anything you'd like to say?
I would just like to say what you was about to say about them. Stop donating to these people that talk all this ish to y'all.
I don't be understanding it.
And listen to us, and we gotta grovel and beg to get a donation. Why we gotta do all that? When we give y'all all the love and all the kindness and all the laughs that y'all want. Y'all be going up for everything we say. But let us say, give me a donation. Donate to the channel. Show the channel a little love. Lord, baby, them numbers start dropping. And everybody like, they go begging again. Well, this ain't free, people. But y'all gonna get him all your money.
Chef, check your cash out.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Baby.
Look at the blessing right there. Check your cash out, Chef.
Hey, shout out to Aunt Natty and shout out to who is this? C Joy. C Joy.
Don't forget that baby girl sent you a $5 cash app a while back because we ain't bump about it.
Wait,
but we got to bump.
Who sent me a cash app?
It was a minute ago. We was all talking.
A cash app?
Not a cash app. You know what I meant.
Because I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, I think okay.
When she said it was the patty raccoon for Wanda's potatoes. So we was all talking about Wanda food at that time. That's why you ain't see it, brother.
I did not see it. Well, listen, y'all
recognize it. That's the only why I brought it up.
Let's bump about all our donations, and I'm gonna let y'all get out of here because I know we need to go watch this last part of this bullshit that's on TV. And by the way, tonight I believe is a 90-minute episode.
Oh Lord, wow, Jesus!
And I already heard they already saying it's lackluster. So
yeah, people have already.
You know, we knew that without them saying that. Yeah. The whole season has been lackluster.
Mims looked at the deets from last week's reunion.
Only 800 and something.
Under 800 some thousand for a reunion show.
I think it was 861,000.
I believe it though. I mean,
do you know that's the lowest any reunion show have ever been?
Well, child, we'll see. Well, all right, y'all. Y'all got 2 minutes to go get ready.
What time, Prosperity?
I'm already locked in.
About 10 after the good old, some people gonna go live, do their thing, and I'm gonna go live after they go there live.
All right, babe.
Probably about 10:30.
All right, y'all. Schoolboy, I'll see you
y'all later.
Schoolboy, thank you, Chef. Thank you, Onion.
Good night, Chef, thick girl, and Schoolboy.
Schoolboy. Good night, good night, good night. Okay, listen, y'all. I thank y'all for being here. Dang, we almost been up here 4 hours, y'all. I promise y'all, when we get up here, we really get to talking and kicking. Time just be flying. Don't know what I'm saying? Like somebody grandmama. But y'all see Ty right there. Y'all see Ty. Ooh, Ty. My. Ty. Mama. Listen, y'all hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. Make sure you bang that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. And we'll recap the second part of the reunion on tomorrow. And let's bump about these super chats and cash apps.